Bayek. Hi everyone, Paul ISM. Welcome to Friday Night Live at the Bench Show. So it's our usual show tonight. We've got our latest kit releases from Tim. We've got looking at your work on the Facebook page and the forum from Dan, and if we see him, that is. We've also got free prize draws. We've got a UMP wash set and UMP Goodie bag, and also a free goodie bag for our Build of the Week in Dan section as well. So 2 goodie bags and a set of washes as well.
What smell does the wash set have?
What smell?
Yeah, I could do with a good wash. Don't worry.
That's shocking.
Tumbleweed.
We've got to start the show with
I know. It's high karate, Tim.
a specific one, anyway.
Yeah, specific.
A specific one. That's one.
Yes, it's a full UMP wash set. You can pick your own colours. So 6 colours. Not the mega set, it's the full set. And that's that. So, yeah, we've got questions from you lot out there as well. If you've got any questions, pop them in the chat. We'll get to them as we go through them. And that's it, really. We've also got with us tonight, we've got Andrew Morris, whose birthday is in a couple of weeks. Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Yeah, Andy's 20 next week.
I wish.
So he's part of our birthday club, I suppose we call it. It's his turn tonight. So yeah, hopefully Dan will turn up in a little bit as well. He's running a bit late. But hopefully we'll get at it. So there we go. Eric says, pour your lights on the bench, what they call lights order Stefano workshop in the US. In the UK, the Siesto triple tube lamps. In the US, they're the Daylight Company. Or what's the other name they go under?
Lightcraft.
Yeah. But you can get them on Amazon, and you can get them from Home Depot, I believe, as well. I know a few people have got them from there. That's it. There we are. So, everybody had a good week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got Andy with us, we've got Graham, we've got Norman, we've got John, we've got Tim.
Hello.
We got me. Sam's away on holiday, so he'll be back with us next week. Dan's AWOL at the minute. I'm sure he'll be here soon, hopefully. And that's it. Andreas is at Legoland, isn't he?
Yes, yeah.
Lucky man.
Yeah, I didn't think much of his ice cream this morning, though. Look at the crap of the Haribo's in.
I don't know.
They're gonna get
You don't like Haribo's, though? You're weird.
Isn't that, the Haribo's are crap.
Oh, hang on, mate. You can't talk about being weird.
Haribo's are like eating bits of rubber.
And cardboard.
As soon as the ice cream starts to melt, the Haribo's are just going to fall off the outside, aren't they?
You'd eat them, wouldn't you?
No, I think they would implode into the cone, so you'd have an amorphous mass of jelliness in the cone.
Get in this.
There we are. Right, so we'll get to Andy's birthday opening in a minute. Hopefully Dan will join us before then. But I think we'll read the chat first and then have a look. And Andy, stick around as long as you want, mate. If you want to stay all night, you can. If you need to go, just let us know.
Can we read the chat? What?
No, please. No.
Why do I get the feeling my camera's not in the right spot?
No one would understand.
It's too high, isn't it, the camera? There we go, that's better. Right, so let's read some of that chat. I'll read some of you. Want to take over, Graham, yeah?
Aye.
Right, so Phil's in the chat saying hello. Carl's there. James is there as well, saying hello. Andy's there for me, says hi, hobbies. Even all, good to be back with you guys after a few weeks away. Welcome back. Norman's in there saying good evening, fellow sprue fiddlers. Says the bet start of the weekend, the live show. Greeting. Asbo's there saying evening, everyone. Bill's there, solving the phone, saying present accounted for. Andrew Spencer Andrea, Spencer Beanie, hello. It's like Steve's on a different account, maybe. James Skiffin says good morning, afternoon, evening to the sprue crew and those watching, and even gluing while watching you. Yeah.
I did.
Carl saying good evening, one and all. Jace Skullfish saying salutations slaves to the sprue. There we go.
Hey,
Steve from Southport says hello, Plastic Fanatics, and a good evening to form the Prue crew. James Booker in the morning, guys. Hello, James. What is it building? 250. Can't remember what I was seen the other day. The bike you did. It looks good. Hannah's there. Good evening, everyone. Having a fantastic Friday, I hope. Steve's sitting there eating his chicken kebab and chili, waiting for the show to kick off.
Starving.
I nearly got a £10 fine then.
What?
I nearly got a £10 fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want a chicken kebab.
Well, there we go then. Rich Boland's there saying hi all. John Stone saying greetings to the plastic. Who among you is Spartacus?
I am Spartacus.
Spartacus.
I am.
Yeah. Andy Haycock's there. Evening all. Hello. Eric Ornadoff. Hello from Missouri. Hello. Mike's there. Spidey QA. Hi, Sarge Call and all the others.
Hey,
Joe's Mullerkiss says he's Spartacus and so is his wife. Mike Collins says hello. Oddball says evening everyone from the colonies. Hello. Mark's there. Tony. Good mother saying good evening everyone.
Hey, Nibbles.
Andy Callis is there. Hi, gang. Hope everyone's having a good Friday. Not bad. Side Dennis, good evening, all. Hope this Friday find you all well. We got John Reed saying hello, everyone. Clinton's there saying hi, everyone. Hey, Clinton. Hope you're keeping well. Anthony Mitchell says evening, everyone. JC Lebediv, greetings all. My first time here. Hello, JC.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome.
Let us know your real name, so we don't have to call you that, because I'll never say that.
Because I won't remember.
Yeah, Lorraine's there. Hello, Lorraine. I've seen you for a while. Hi, all. It's the Mad Kiwi here. Not even daylight, but woman's work is never done. And am I tuning into the show this morning? Hope you're all well. Excellent.
Hi, Lorraine.
John and W's there saying hi, guys. Yeah, Phil stubbed his toe on a concrete dragon. Mark 3B says good evening to all the glue gurus. Excellent. Willie Max there saying hi to the Emperors of the Sprue at the bench. So on the chat tonight, hello. Dan Metz's there saying how all time for a beer and modelling. And my last one I'm going to read is Gap Hill Speed Shop saying good afternoon, men.
Oh,
great.
I'm here as well.
good afternoon. See, Steve says, yeah, you do need a wash. Williams Model Garage says, hi, everyone. I've forgotten his name. Nigel, that's the one, yeah. Nigel says, evening to all you sprue lovers. And 1975 Ginger Ninja. He is a real ninja as well. Dan Edmonds there says, good evening all. Chris Pye, good evening from Brixham in Devon. Hey, Mika's there. And Micah says, hi, everyone. Mark's Hobby Bench, good evening all. Albert Niche, evening, folks. Good evening, Angry Al. Claire says, hi, everyone, from the unworkably tidy workspace. Every time she puts a picture on. Mark Scale Model says, hi, all. People saying hello to each other.
Love each other.
Andam Luscombe says, evening, guys. Who threatened Nigel? Oh, no. Yeah, threatened to come in without his shirt on. Andy, that was. Joseph
me?
Porro retracted the message. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. Didn't want to show you all up.
Devastator 3436 says, greetings from the US. Hello.
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 Joseph Porro says, happy Friday to all from Spain. Buenos dias.
Bonjour.
Nigel said the Rivita would hold the taste of a kebab. Not really. Sharpie's Models, evening model molesters and kit crushers. Scott Bois says hello from Quincy. Modeler in the Shed. Sean Breda says evening all. Hello, mate. Mountain Modeler says hello all. Dr. Sprue, hi peeps. Got the day off today to join you. To give.
Or not to give.
Mike Swiley Kuwait says nice job on the night, Sharpie. Yeah, I agree with that. Ashley 389-100 says hi peeps. John Newton says happy Friday the 13th. Yeah. Evan Smith says greetings from the American West Coast. Wishing work was already over here.
Oh, it needs to be in the future, like us.
Yeah. Mr. Gavs there says evening model fans. Billy Buchan says evening everyone. Chris Barber took his message away. And that is it. Red to here.
There he is. He's turned up. Yay!
Man.
How are you, Dan?
Stressed and swear words.
Oh.
Well, let rip. We're not live yet, so just let rip.
No. No. I could, don't get me wrong, but I won't.
You all right? You all right there, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't want to bore everybody anyway.
Well, you normally do, so. Your section busy this week?
Yes. Facebook's quite busy, and I do believe there's 2 pages on the forum. The last time I checked.
There is no excuse not posting on that forum anymore. Why am I happy with my camera tonight? It's doing my head in. It is so easy to post over there now. There's no excuse.
Yeah, so good. So
there we are. So we read the chat. I think we'll do Andy's birthday, and we'll do a giveaway then, I reckon.
Andy.
And Brian's in there as well. Hello, Brian Moran. Late arrival evening, folks. Hello. Right, come on, grab your box, Andy.
Yeah, I've got 2. So I'll start with the small one.
Wait, you gotta wait first.
We finished singing.
Chill out. Jeez.
Right, so let's see everyone singing. not just a few of us.
Oh, God, I've got my window open. The neighbours will go mad. I'll just shut the window for a sec.
Right. Andy, you can even sing to yourself if you want, mate.
I might do. Might as
Your
well.
neighbours come round and knock on your door and tell you off for singing Happy Birthday.
No.
Graham keeps banging at them on the window with both hands on the top.
No, exactly.
I'll do the Yorkshire version.
Eee, Bayek, drinking out of fountain.
Happy birthday, lad.
Are you going to do it with a flat cap and a whippet?
Cat.
That sounds very wrong.
That cat sink losh.
Anyway,
Well, the
You're
whippet.
in the loft.
I'm in
Ready?
the loft, yeah.
we ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. Are we ever ready?
No, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
I like the way John moves out of camera shot when we're singing.
There's another reason I'm
Stay away from the window.
actually.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Let you off. Right, come on, Andy, whip your box out. Let's see what you got in there.
Whip what out?
Your penis. The box.
Right. Starbucks first.
Some of those Star Res paint you're after.
And Sanders. You asked for some Sanders?
Yeah, with instructions.
Is that your time schedule on the wall behind you?
Paint set for Japanese aircraft. Oh, hang on, actually.
What happened to the paint? Is that paint splatter on the wall up there?
Guys, but you should have been here half an hour ago. But everyone that's joined so far said that. And he hasn't got a clue what we're talking about. He hasn't got a clue. He hasn't answered it once. He's got no idea.
I like you keep looking over the shoulder as well.
You left hand side.
He hasn't got a Scooby Doo what we're talking about.
Left hand side.
What are you on
Who
about?
did you murder?
Who did you shot? Have you shot yourself? Look over the other
You
shoulder.
know what? We've been in here for an hour, and everyone that's joined so far has asked him the same question, and he's not once understood what anyone's talking about. And he looks at it and hasn't got a clue.
Oh!
Oh!
That's called decanting in style.
Ah,
I like your style.
Well, I'm glad an hour later we got it.
you're not going into crime scene investigations, are you?
Bubble wrap. Thank you.
Oh, just what you wanted.
Bag of
How
it.
did you know?
Any armbands for you?
It looks like we're about
Ah,
a serious amount of rain.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, I'm glad we sent you paints.
some 8K Interactive World War II Japan aircraft colours, which
Oh,
can only
you've already got that set though, haven't you?
yeah, he's got
Yeah.
that one, didn't he?
Oh no!
Oh,
Who organised that?
oh.
Andy, we'll sort out return. Don't worry. Grab the other one.
This one's quite a big box.
Ooh, this ain't got your tank vest.
I'm leaving that one alone.
Yeah, I am and all.
Yeah, cool.
You own an iron, Andy?
You got proper scissors there. You got those little plastic ones.
Do you actually own an iron in your house?
I'm not trusted.
You got adult supervision.
Does your wife know you got a t-shirt?
He could have ironed it.
I need the iron.
That's his skin done.
I nearly drowned and no.
Put the knife down.
Oh, very sensible man you are.
Hang on, wait.
Ta-da.
I wouldn't say it. This is going to stick up.
Great.
Posters?
They're off us.
Put them up on the wall behind you.
Yeah, they're up as well.
Hang on, sorry.
What is it?
Very nice.
Oh,
Oh,
you
Big 109. Look at that. Lovely.
Very nice. Thank you.
Andy's got Tony.
Copy of Vogue, so thank you for that.
Oh, not gonna say what you're gonna do with that later.
All right, I'll take the fold.
Oh, very nice. Another one. There we go.
0.
Oh, the new zero.
Build.
Hero.
Very Japanese. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we got you another paint set.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Cool.
Oh, yes, George. Sorry, I thought there was another zeros.
I did as well for a minute.
Thank you very, very much, everybody.
There you go.
So, mate, well, you said you wanted to get them, so
Much appreciated.
there you go. You've got them.
Happy birthday for two.
Happy birthday for a couple of weeks ahead, but we know you're away, so.
Yeah.
So we thought, well, it was Norman's idea to get you some extra paints because we thought you'd probably.
Why didn't we buy him a magnifying glass and a deerstalker hat though?
Oh, that's a good point.
Because he probably wouldn't have got the relevance.
No, we should have just bought him a big pipe or something.
Again, I don't think it'll got the relevance there.
There you go, mate.
That's
Happy
it. Thank you very
birthday.
much, everybody.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Nice one, dude.
There you go. We'll keep you going for a while anyway.
There you go, mate. Hope you enjoy them.
There we go. Speech.
Hey, oh,
Startled rabbit. What?
Rabbit headlights. Oh! It's talking to me.
here's what this day presents like.
Hey.
Hey, bagel.
Excellent. Well done, Andy. Don't say well done. You only opened the
Well
box.
done.
Thank you.
Box is
Well
quite
done for opening the box. Stop putting yourself.
That's good. Thank you.
There we are. So, yeah, there we go, mate.
And Norm, I remember when I asked what paint schemes are, they're on there.
Yeah.
Hey.
There
we go. Right, we're going to ask to read. Just people complaining about the singing.
Cam just joined, mate.
Hello, Cam.
Here come.
So, should we do a giveaway? I think we will.
Give away.
We'll do the goodie bag first, I think. So we've got 2 goodie bags tonight, one for Dan's section and one as a prize, and the 6-pack set of UMP washes as well. Which will be later on. So to win the UMP goodie bag, all you got to do is when you see Graham say start numbers now, pick a number from 1 to 1,000, just one number, pop it in the chat. After 5 minutes, we close it. We do a live random number generator, and the closest person to the number wins the goodie bag. It's as easy and simple as that. You ready, Norm? You ready, Graham?
Ready?
Yes, mate. You all right? Yeah.
In.
Not screen sharing, Norm.
Ready? In.
You're not screen sharing, Norm.
Yeah, it is.
I am.
Oh, it's not showing at my end. Sorry.
Pay attention then.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's all right.
Okay.
Come on.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
Numbers start now.
Ta-da.
Scott Shawry's just joined as well. Says good evening and happy birthday to Andy. Lots of other people saying hello and happy birthday to Andy too.
21 again.
Liar.
All right, 22.
Your IQ's
You don't
better.
look.
Your IQ's
you
a bit
don't-
higher than that, isn't it?
It's what?
Your IQ's a bit higher than that, isn't it?
Just.
I'm only joking, mate.
Ray's just joined. Says hello and happy birthday, Andy.
Oh, Ray.
Evening, Ray.
Cofinti. I'm off to Malta soon. Well, November. In November, yeah. I'm off for a wedding.
Ooh.
It's not exactly soon, really, November, to be completely honest with you.
Does your boyfriend know, Andy?
Hey?
Does your boyfriend know you're going to Malta for a wedding?
No.
Is it going to be a surprise for him?
Yeah, it will be, yeah. will be when I turn up with Mrs.
I've been cheating on you all these years.
What a lovely conversation.
Dan brought it up.
Well, that's Dan for you, isn't it?
They think we're in the direction that are open it to.
So there we are, yeah. So, yeah.
When are you moving it shed, Dan?
When it's finished, mate.
Have you got much to do?
All on it.
Yeah.
Since that last picture I had to put on forum, it's not changed. Well, it has changed since then. It's got fuller
Okay.
with lots of crap. You know when you've got lots of crap and then all of a sudden you've got a big massive garage on your back garden, you think, I know where I can put that temporary.
Oh.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
turned into that. It's turned into that scenario.
I think every 6 months I have to tidy garage out.
I will get it done, and it will be this year. I just need a bit more. I need about 30 hours in a day, I think, to get what I need to
Or an
get.
extra 30 days.
Well, no, I just need summer to be till at least December. Really busy at the moment.
Hello, Francis. So you got 2.5 minutes, halfway through. Just join, 37 of you watching. Pick a number 1 to 1,000, just one number, pop it in the chat, and you can win a UMP goodie bag.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Graham's in his shed with his cafetiere.
Well, I've just spoken to DeLonghi. They're picking my machine up next week, thankfully.
The only way to drink coffee with a cafetiere.
You might as well have just bought a new one, G. It'd have been quicker.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. It would have been 500 quid more expensive.
But you did add quality coffee though. Now, although coffee's foul, I've got to say.
Oh, don't be silly.
No, coffee's foul. I'd rather drink. Move along.
We've got Brad in the chat says hi all from Ottawa in Canada. Hello.
Anyway.
And Ray says when you go into Malta, let him know. He'll show you around Malta.
It's all right, Ray. I lived there for a year. You can tell me where model shops are, though.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if Ray's probably got some in his shop.
Oh, has he actually got a shop?
Yeah, I do believe he stocks a lot of Ravel and some bigger models.
Right, well, I'm staying in Shemshire, so if you can let me know where from there, I'll make a journey, because I'll have a car while I'm there.
You'll be nearly native with that Yorkshire accent, not you?
It's funny though, because the family that I'm off to see that's getting married, they're from Yorkshire. Well, the mum's from Yorkshire, just down the road from me.
See, that's why I go to Spain, because I'm fluent.
You flew there?
No, I swam.
Right, you got 40 seconds, people. Pick a number. Everyone looks really highly motivated tonight.
I feel like I could kill somebody.
I think the heat.
I've been stuck in quick fit for 3 hours waiting for my tyre to get fixed, and then I go out and they've taken the wrong tyre off.
Oh no! Oh no!
I mean,
It's like 3 hours to take a tyre off.
What would they use? Spoons?
I'll tell you after that's finished, because it's nearly finished
5
now.
seconds.
Using spoons.
I think they're using spoons from his mum's kitchen drawer. That's what it
Numbers, stop. No!
Using wooden spoons at that as well.
Oh,
There we go.
you remember them days, Timothy?
Hang on, the numbers start now.
No, I just realised that.
You number.
You are confusing as
You
hell.
number!
Right.
You number!
Okay, so we're going to click this. There's the numbers. Ignore that one. It was already there. I'm going to click this once only. That'll be the winning number. 2 people have picked the same number. First person to pick it automatically wins. If you think there was one, please don't shout it out, because you guys will check it. I want to know, Graham will announce the winner. As easy as that. The winning number for the UMP Goodie bag is 37.
Oh my word!
Nice
Hello.
today.
Hello, one. 37. There we go. Awesome. Gorgeous. And there we go. Okay, if you've got any questions, they're all popping in the chat. I'll try and get to them. I don't think we've got any questions for the crew this week, have we, Graham?
No. Sorry.
All right. What stairs?
Someone just asked whereabouts Andy's from in Yorkshire. He's from Footed Stairs. Right, anyway.
I'm from Wakefield.
Wakey.
Ossett, originally, if you know where that is.
Where?
Right in Deptford, Yorkshire.
Where from originally?
Ossett.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
other people that are not from Yorkshire pronounce it Ossett.
Osset. Oset.
No, here we go.
I'd probably pronounce it something very different. How's it spelt, Andy? Go on. O.
Sir.
What?
O-S-S-E-T-T.
O-S.
S.
S.
E-T-T.
E-T.
E-T-T.
O-S-S-E-T-T.
But we don't pronounce it, we pronounce them as I's, so it's Ossett.
That's definitely an E.
Is that Aussie? Don't you stop.
I've been to Ossett Brewery. Yeah, it's all right.
Osset it.
Yeah, so you agree with that one.
Osset. Yeah. Osset.
We all concur, Mr. Chairman.
Do you?
Yes.
Go on then.
Should I make a little announcement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for the UMP goodie bag, Paul drew the number of 37, and the nearest to that was Asbo, who had 2. Well done.
Well done, Asbo. I think he's won before. Yeah, get your name and address to me again, buddy. Facebook or the forum, and I'll get that on the poster. So well done, man.
Well done.
And question: have you any guys completely painted a model by brush?
Yeah.
Yes, many times.
Yeah. Now,
Rebuild.
when I picked this hobby back up again in 2003, I just decided to buy a model kit on a whim. I bought one of Rebel's 24 scale truck and trailers, which are huge. And decided to brush paint it in Rebel enamels.
Ooh.
And yeah, needless to say, I bought an airbrush soon after. So yeah, I've done it a long time ago. And not again for quite some time. Well, yeah, there'd be lots of people that brush just brush by paint. Paint by brush.
Paint by number.
It
just looks like it's been painted on the
With a
brush.
finger black painting.
You do see quite a lot of them on the displays at the shows, don't you?
Yeah.
Quite a lot of brush painted ones on there.
I've had enough of brush painting lately.
Oh, we've got another question from John. Paul, after you decant spray paint, how long do you wait before capping the storage bottle? Does the paint skin over or thicken before capping the bottle? Right. I normally wait overnight, so 12 hours roughly. You'll lose probably 40% of whatever volume you had in there. So if you have, if you decant 20 mil of paint, you'll end up with about 10 to 12 mil left. It doesn't skin over, and it doesn't really thicken either at all. Basically, if you're going to put it in a bottle, put the lid on, shake it. If you take it off near a hiss, leave the lid off for a little bit. And I mean, a proper hiss, you'll know it, because if not, you'll definitely know about it. But no, you really leave that stuff and cover for quite some time. It wouldn't go anywhere. But if you do need to thin it, a little bit of Mist Hobby level and thinner works well. Yeah, that's it. Dead easy.
I've noticed that when it settles out in the pot, it literally just needs a little wiggle in it. Just there's no thickening at all, or really any settling. It's just a little, very slight stir, and it's mixed up again. It's really good.
What I believe, it's not a true lacquer; it's a synthetic lacquer.
Right.
Now, I'm not 100% sure what that means, because I'm pretty sure lacquers are synthetic anyway, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
It stinks.
Yeah, it's just whether it's cellulose based or.
Yeah. So yeah, but it's good stuff. Paul, can you get frosted windows back to normal? Drop your white spirit. What did it, mate? White spirit did that, so I wouldn't have a glass. White spirit shouldn't affect it, should it? Plastic.
Bandai Plastic doesn't like white spirits, does it?
Bandai Plastic hates it.
Yeah.
Strange. Just give Rebel time. They can take the time getting back to you. And Dan, did you ever finish the Iron Man you were building?
No, not yet. It's still only torso and one. I need to build an arm and a leg. And then, yeah, I will carry on, but I've got sidetracked.
Steering away from that joke.
Nigel there saying the first model he brush painted was a 24 scale Airfix bit. Wow.
Brave. Or stupid.
When decanting the can, it gets really cold. Should you leave it in the warm water while decanting? I don't think you need to warm it up when you're decanting. The reason I warm it up for spraying is to make it spray a bit better. I never bother warming them up to decant. I haven't either. Yeah, I wouldn't bother warming them to decant.
Don't warm them up by putting them on the radiator and sleep.
Yeah, don't do that.
It helps with spraying because it brings the pressure up inside the can.
It'll thin the paint a tad as well. Or something like that. Yeah, don't warm it up just to decant. I wouldn't bother. And Gil's in the chat as well. Hello, Gil.
Hey, Gil.
Well, and that's it. There we go. There we are. Right, so might as well what we've been working on this week, might we?
We probably should, yeah.
You got anything, Andy?
What's that? Sorry.
Show us what you've been working on recently.
What I've been working on. I've been working on.
Are you ready for your section, Dan?
Yes.
My Raiden Jack.
In.
Very nice.
I've done all the cockpit, got the underneath sprayed, needs another coat. But yeah, and I've also been working on, if it's here, the Evo, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5.
Ooh.
Cool.
Started decaling it up
Excellent.
slowly. Had quite a bit of problems with this bit here, to be fair.
If you get stuck, or let me know. I've got spare decals for that.
Yeah, it's ripped. It has ripped quite bad, but it's ripped on both sides, to be honest. And on this bit that joins on as well, just lack of experience with funny decals, to be honest, with shit decals.
Tim, do you need to switch browser?
No, I'm on Google.
And that's about it.
That's good, mate. But let's see you get that Evo done.
Yeah, I'll get it done. Hopefully it'll look as good as that Merc I did.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
A bit of luck. Yeah, that's me.
Nice one, Andy. Graham.
Right, well, so for Paul's touring car build, I've been working on the Tamiya Tom's SC430, the open interface one. Got the body shell painted up with TS76 Tamiya spray can paint. Went down really well. I had to flat it back a couple of times to just get it nice and smooth and sort out a couple of little issues, but no, it's all good. And then I've just done the bottom skirts and the valance with Tamiya X7. So that's ready for decals now. And then I've got all of the rest of it. Most of it's matte black, so I've just left it in UMP black primer. And there's a couple of panels that I've picked out with X18 semi-gloss black, along with the windows, kit supplied masks for the windows. So yeah, it's moving on. Nice kit, really like it. It's I've not built a Tamiya car kit before, so that it's gone together really nicely. And yeah, lovely.
That's all right.
And that's it.
Excellent. Dan.
Not overly much modelling this week, but a bit more on El Joker from last week. His hair's all painted-ish. First coat at least anyway, but yeah, not much done. Yeah.
No problem.
Much as that.
Norman.
And that's that.
Continue work on the Kiowa. Mainly getting doors fitted. Make sure I've got a good universal gap all the way around because it's an old kit, so parts are fitting not really well, but bit of work on them just to make them look a bit nice and clean, and got it all together. Got some nice white underneath, so it's not an actual tail sitter. It's all ready up now for spraying, so one of them rarities, and just mainly small ancillary stuff to go with it, like engine and flare pod and everything else. So lots of little ancillaries, but it's gone together. Rather happy with it at the moment, and hopefully I can get the interior done this week.
Yeah,
crack on a bit more.
Very nice.
Good, mate. Very cool. John.
Well, made a bit of a start on the Calsonic Skyline for the ISM car build. I mean, literally, I just primed the chassis and stuck the shell together.
Cool.
Nice, mate.
Doing that as a video build.
Which one is it, John? Is it the R34?
Yeah, R34, yeah.
I built that kit. It's a lovely kit.
Mine's called the Calsonic because I ripped the decal off by mistake.
I decided to do a video build of that as I've not done a car one yet.
Yeah.
I did a little bit more on the main BMR3M.
Oh,
Nice.
So it's wearing a nice shiny gloss coat now, ready for pin wash.
It's a big old thing, isn't it?
It's not a little one. After watching Gil's video on how he's painting his metallics, I received his technique for doing this base.
Oh.
So that's just sheet styrene stuck on and then dry brushed and sponged over. And
Nice.
now I've finished off this little beastie.
Oh, here we go.
Call it little.
Wow.
The Night Castellan.
That's cracking, mate.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think that's one of your longest builds I've seen you working on now.
I've been working on that tractor trailer for a while.
Yeah, that's just dust magnet now. So
Yeah, that's just you've been working on that constantly, but it's still a lot of work, a lot of painting.
there's a lot of painting. Yeah, most of that is brush painted as well.
Wow.
Wow. That is cracking, mate. Real nice job.
So apart from the candy blue and red, yeah, the rest of it is brush painted.
Nice.
Really nice, mate. It's really nice.
So yeah, that's what's kept me occupied for the past few weeks.
Excellent. I like it a lot. Tim?
That's it.
Sorry. Nothing.
No worries. Right, I don't know if it showed this last week. I don't think it was finished last week. I can't remember, but Skyline I built just for shits and giggles, really, I suppose. I want to try out some on 2K, which worked really well. So, well happy with that. Just on my roof. So, took some R34 rims on it, some bigger discs, some fairy dice inside.
Oh, nice.
Lamborghini colour, and sprayed in the Meeper 2K. So it was just a bit of a test piece, really. But nice kit, nice car, and yeah, let's get it out of the way. And yeah, like I say, figured out what I was doing wrong with 2K. Happy with that. We've got the 05 Subaru on the go and build, and still got bits of the interior there to go, and I'm going to do the belts yet, and none of this can go until the belts are done. So I'm going to crack on with them in a minute. I've got a bit of carbon fibre film to stick on the mirrors, which is always great fun. Chassis all done, the roll cage is done as well, rims are done, blah blah blah. Again, can't go together till they're done, so that's what's holding me up. The body's all done, and this thing's just turned out beautiful. Like, absolutely stunning looking car. Highly recommend the kit, it's absolutely beautiful. So, put a load of carbon on the rear wing, which you might have seen.
How many pieces of carbon?
How many pieces yet?
I reckon between 45 and 50
Wow.
individually cut pieces of carbon.
And you're still sane.
There you go.
Oh, it's cracking, mate, that is.
And absolutely beautiful. The paintwork is stunning. The blue is an absolutely beautiful colour. And like I say, I've definitely sorted the problem with my Meeper. There's not much wrong with that clear coat, is there?
That's bang on.
It's pretty good.
That's it. So stuck it all together today. I had a nice enjoyable afternoon on my own for once modelling. So got all the lights in, fitted in beautifully, front and rear. Bit of carbon around that front splitter at the front. It'll focus. There it is. A bit of carbon on the front. And yeah, so I'm probably a couple of hours away from having it finished.
Is that a decal on the grill on the front, the STI?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Inside, yeah. One on the back. There's one on the back of it as well.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because you can see it from the top there.
Oh, cool.
oh nice.
That's really cool.
On the back. And,
You know what, Paul? A few people have said in the past about that the 2K that it looks overscale for the car. It looks too shiny.
Yeah.
I think that new technique you're using there, I think that looks more natural, if you like.
cars are tiny, but
I mean, I never thought it looked bad, but I think that for some reason that looks like a bit of a sort of a thinner layer, but a deeper shine. I don't know. It does look different.
there's probably more on there, to be honest.
You think so?
Yeah, there is.
It doesn't look it. It
That
looks lovely.
was the problem I was having. There's more down. Just look at that shine, how deep it is.
It's amazing.
I mean, there's my camera. I mean, you can't see my camera a bit later, is there?
Yeah, even that.
But also, that wing was like 9 hours working, that wing. And yeah, I don't think I swear much doing it either.
Was that when you started on Tuesday?
Monday.
Bloody hell.
Yep.
That's lovely, mate.
So yeah, all the antennas on. Actually, used some aftermarket antennas this time as well. Stephen. They're a bit thinner than the kit ones, so I think I'll be grabbing some more of them as well. Nice little hub design antennas. So yeah, gonna crack on with probably do the decaling. Might get some swearing off me with that one. And I got my seats to do, and that's it. And then Sam's back off holiday tomorrow, and on to the next project. So I will probably do a video in the morning. I'll show the next project that me and Sam will be cracking on with.
Cool.
There we are. That's it.
Nice, mate.
I think. Yep, it is.
Nice. Lots of people saying congratulations to John on a nice paint job. Gil says he likes your colour of your skyline, the purple.
It is. I've had that colour for a long time. I did have the Lamborghini, but I sold it. I think I'll have to buy it back and I'll do it in the proper colour.
I saw a funny comment from Steph Skelly says, fully thought I was logging into a male model live, but gutted.
Oh, we can get it off. You like nothing, Ruth, don't you?
And then
Get your top off, Andrew.
Notty Cotton, should have said.
Claire and various other people, Ray all saying it's a good job on the Scooby Paul. Scale modelling channel Frankie B. What's up, guys? Good to see you all. That's nice blue paint. How many hours in paint?
Not long. I primed it and painted it on the same day because it was warm. And 2K'd it. 2K takes about half an hour. I don't know, a couple of hours, if that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most of that sitting around waiting for paint to dry.
And then Gary Pashley's joined a little late because he was outside enjoying the weather. Claire's asking, what are the best carbon fibre decals?
I've only used I've tried two, Studio 27, which so Scale Motorsport. Really good stuff. That's just the buy use all the time. I haven't tried the Model Factory Hero stuff yet, but I'd expect it to be good from them. But I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. And FX Empire's just joined, says, hello, lads. Long time no see. Welcome back. And see you a few weeks.
Oh, right. Right, Dan, you ready, mate?
I am always ready.
I'm going to hand you over to Dan. He's going to go over the Facebook page and the forum. We'll pick our favourite builds of the week, and the winner wins a UMP Goodie bag. I'll just present Dan. I'm turning my light off with my door as well because it's red on here. Bye, heck.
My God.
Boom. Ray says the Model Factory Hero ones aren't very good.
Oh, really? You didn't think that, would you? You think it'd be good stuff? I'll stick with me Scale Motorsport stuff, I think, because that is brilliant.
Is that all sharing again?
It's certainly darling.
Off you go, old sport.
And it's not crackled or fizzed or anyway, but we'll move.
Not yet.
Not yet. Fingers crossed, touch wood and all that. We'll start on the forum as we always do. And the first one is Captain Bigelow, new recruit.
Excellent.
He says, hello, he's just completed his Meng 135th BMPT Terminator. It's out of the box with RB metal barrels. Splinter camo was painted using Vallejo Model Air and weathered using just black and grey grime clay washers.
That's very nice.
Excellent. That's cool, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah, that does look good.
Yeah,
That's a hell of a vehicle, that.
That's 35th.
That's the
Yes, 135th, yeah.
Nice, I like that.
Ooh.
Nice.
I will tell you that it's going to be a tricky week again. No for us, Mr. James Skiffins. And he's put, well, we've been working on the altar for the church this week. It's partly done, as he's got to add more detail, but unable to choose what. Paul and he discussed about an ISM logo, but not sure that will work. And is loving the new add-ons for the photos, by the way. No excuses now.
No. For those who haven't noticed, we had a few add-ons added to the forum by Matthew, who is awesome. It's had a bit of a facelift today. Got some new icons and what have you. Head on over the forum and have a look, and it's so easy to post pictures now.
Yeah, you can pick your own flag now.
Yeah, you can have your own nationality flag and all sorts. It's good.
Oh, tin plastic. I like this one.
Oh,
yeah. Unfortunately, I've been very limited on any.
Very realistic, Tim.
Very realistic. It took me only a couple of hours to work on, to be honest.
what did you do to it?
What the hell was it doing to that one?
Broke it.
No, I
Very nice.
think we're sorting out putting Bluetooth connection, another Bluetooth connection in it.
Okay.
Yeah, broke it.
Yeah.
No break.
I really like that with the black and yellow. It looks really cool.
Yeah, they do some lovely color combos on
Oh,
them.
is that an SV, yeah?
That's not an SV, no.
Oh, no.
That's not an SV. That's just a standard Ventador Well,
It looks fast though, stationary, doesn't it? Let's face it.
It is the different one because it's the 740-4, I think it is, because it's got a bit down there. So it's one below the SV.
What's the SV got there, isn't it?
Really bad looking wheels. A big sticker down the side that costs a lot of money. Slightly different interior trim, bumper, front and rear diffusers, rear wing, and a lot more money.
Yeah.
Is that a is that a Bentayga in the background?
Bentayga, what the one right at the back? No,
Yeah.
that's the V8 Continental. Behind that, then that's a Porsche.
On the left, it's like a cream colour. It's a Bentley, isn't it?
That's Continental convertible, horrible colour. Yeah.
The big 4x4 is it a Cheyenne then?
That'll be a no, that'll be a not Panamera, not Cayenne. That's the word.
Cayenne, yeah.
Is that an old 300 Merc at the back?
Just for anybody who doesn't know, that's where Tim works every day. Can you imagine just working in there?
What's the Merc at the back?
That's an old school Rolls Royce.
A roller.
Yeah, look at the grill.
What, right there? Yeah.
I was looking at it. I couldn't see the top of the grill. It looked like it, and that colour looks like the old Merc colour.
No, it's not proper old school roller. That one.
Nice comfy seats, yeah.
Yeah, I really like them. They're
Yeah.
a big boat, but they're so lovely to sit in.
Oh, they're made for comfort, aren't they? And that's it.
That's what they are.
Them Lambos aren't made for comfort.
Yeah, those Lambos aren't comfortable.
Them Lambos are made for thrashing and not driving very far.
Looking a bit silly driving around London. That's what they're made for.
When somebody pulls up a set of lights, you look at them and think, what a pillock.
Look, when someone pulls up at a set of lights in one of those, you know what they're doing? They're sticking their head out the side because they can't see the lights. Trust me, you pull up at a set of lights in that one, and you pull up too close, you can't see them.
It's an event when you're on a track, though. It's definitely an event when you're on a track. I can
exactly. That's where they're fun. Enjoy them there.
I need to do that again, but we'll move. But that anyway, that's what Tim's been breaking this week. Making models, Carl.
Oh.
And this is Tamiya's 3.7 centimeter anti-tank gun. It's a Pack 35/36. The construction of the gun is almost complete, and he's on to the figures for in total. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Looking good, Carl.
I've looked at it a few times. I fancy having a go at that.
And next is Tomcat64. And he says it's a mixed bag from him this week. He's gone back to his Bristol Buckingham for the Bomber SIG, and being a Vallum kit, he was shocked and horrified to find that some of the parts actually fit together okay. Luckily for the most part, it's continued to present. The expected challenge and much filling and sanding, rinse and repeat, has got to be the point where the fuselage is together and the rear horizontal stabilizer main wings are now attached. On the right are the engine parts from a Bandai X-Wing is just started for the 172nd SIG. Fit is great. And these have been painted with UMP black primer and Vallejo metal colours, but iron and exhaust manifold with a dry brush of Games Workshop lead belcher and a final black clay wash to pick out the details. And thanks to Bifford for developing the flicker integration. It's a superb piece of work.
Yeah, Matthew's done superb. Absolutely fantastic.
That Vallum kit to that stage.
Yeah, he's done well there instead of just being. See, that would have been in half if it had been in this house.
That is very nice. Now,
I'm not sure who this Nova Squad 23 is, but he has posted. He's just neglected.
I think he's new to the form.
Yeah, I think he needs to just, add a picture, dude, and then, But Nova Squad 23, if you're watching, pictures help too. Although it's an SU-47 in 1144.
That's still not small, though, 47 in 144.
No.
Fairly big in 72.
It's just that you've got to close your eyes and imagine. Anyway, we'll move on to El Capitan. It says nothing to show, but it is starting airfix 172nd Martlet for Tomcat's 172nd SIG. So far, has only done the cockpit, which went together really easily. Painted using to me olive drab. The bulkhead on the left is painted using Tamiya JA Grey, as it's the closest. He has to the beige green in the call out. It'll all be seen, so it'll be fine. Instruments are all decals, which went down well with Daco setting solution.
Nice.
Oh,
Crisis is next. And I've got to do it wrong way around. I've got to show you pictures, then read them out. But it's a bit of a mixed post. He's working on the M113 diorama base. The paints used are Vallejo yellow ochre, green ochre, dark grey, black red, saddle brown, German camo brown, and Panzer Aces canvas. Used the DIY wet palette to keep the paint mixers between sessions. Figures are a mixture of Academy and Master Box. Too many colours to list, but main ones are Vallejo flat flesh, medium flesh, and violet brown. And the Hog from Hell is an A10 by Tamiya, built for the Cold War GB. Full build log in the Cold War GB section on the forum, and this week has been spent on the ordnance. And he hopes we have a good weekend.
nice work, Andrew. That cobblestone looks lovely.
Yes. The time is, that's going to look spanking, but time has got to end. Oh, this is a rarity. 1975 Ginger Ninja. And he's said he's going to keep it short for me. This week he's been mostly painting the Mahusif wing of the 172nd B29 for the Bomber Sig. Used UMP primer and AK Extreme metals, namely polishers, aluminium and white aluminium. A bit of black and yellow for the props, and possibly dark aluminium on a panel or two. And if he's honest, he can't remember. Anyways, first time he's tried a metal finish aeroplane, so here's fingers crossed for what it will end up looking like.
Lovely.
Looking good, Nigel.
Yeah,
Look quick in your last one, mate.
he's doing well there. Although there's something missing just about there.
Back in the box, mate.
Oh, hang on, drum roll, page 2. And this is Naked Modeler. Tony chews his shoes off. He's put hi Dan and all the crew. This is his Tamiya 124th Nissan Calsonic Skyline GTR for the ISM group build. This was primed with UMP white primer. The main colour is Zero Paint Calsonic blue. A nice little kit. To do, not a lot to do on this kit. Would be a great kit for someone starting out in the hobby.
Nice one, mate.
Great.
Does look good. 2 kids no sleep. Next, Scott.
Scott. Nice.
And this is Airfix 172nd short sterling for some Bomber Sig sort of deal. It's in Airfix grey plastic with 3M Bondo and Mr. Surfacer 500 grey. And he's almost done. Sort of, nearly.
Nice
Nice looking bird, that. Really nice.
Very nice.
I like it a lot.
Ooh.
Some one named fella called Paul.
Oh, there we go.
And this is a Tamiya 124th R33 GTR Skyline, pardon me. Primed in UMP white. Base colour is Lamborghini Dirty Diablo purple. And it was then 2K'd in MIPA. Good picture though, dude. My pictures are shocking. Black 73 cat. And this is work on the Tamiya Tom's SC430 Opal open interface. He's primed his body in UMP black and painted with decanted Tamiya TS76 mica silver. Red skirts and valance with Tamiya X7. The windows masked with kit supplied set and painted with X18. The cockpit and other parts painted in UMP black prime. Pardon me, I've got to try and note that in. oh, that's really hard to do and all. Some panels picked out in X18 and it's ready for the decals now.
Looking good, mate.
Looks good, G.
Yeah.
Oh, and another weird thing. And I do believe that's the forum all done with for today. Scroll back to the page 1. We'll slide straight into Face Ache. And we'll start with Mr. Carl Smith, Mr. Making Models again. And this is AMT's Anakin's Pod Racer, and the base colours are done. I'm guessing yellow and silver.
Cool.
Out of this world, that is.
And this is Mr. Steve Spencer Beanie. And this is his MPC 22-inch limited edition Space 1999 Eagle Transport.
That's big, isn't it, that scale?
It's
That's massive.
Yeah.
I think he got it at Telford last year.
Wow.
Cockpit is lit with two 3mm LEDs and primed in UMP black primer. Is intended to light the engines, but getting a bit of a headache trying to work out how to run the wires from the engines. Bells, space is very limited. I had to just edit this in there a little bit.
That's looking good, mate. It really is.
Yeah, it's massive though.
Mm.
It's going to be tricky to get in all that nooks and crannies though.
It's probably those sort of structures. Once you start trying to spray them, you think, yeah, I can get to all of it. Once you start spraying it, you realise actually you get really caught out, and you try hard to get to a little spot that
you just can't get to, and then
brick sometimes crack out the brush. And
I was going to say, you know, sometimes I've been in that situation where you've painted it, it looks good, you've took a picture, and then you've looked at the picture, and you can see 2 or 3 spots that have not got paint on.
Pictures actually sometimes is the best way of bringing it out, because you keep looking at it at the same angles. Yeah.
Paul does the same thing with his wheel nuts.
Yep.
What?
You know, when you take a picture and you've
I've done
missed
it.
something, you never notice until you look back at your picture, do you?
True. Yeah.
So it's always a good thing to do. And this is Mr. James Skiffins next. And he says, this week, Matthew, I've been playing with soldiers. Oh, dear. I'm going to, just cleaning these boys up. Please note, there is no product placement in this photo at all, and I will not mention the build series on his YouTube channel at all, as advertising is bad. Happy modelling, all.
That's one, James.
He looks a bit loaded up, that boy there, doesn't he?
And the other one looks like you just delivered a pizza.
I've just ordered a pizza.
I like this one all. Mr. John Stone. Greetings, slaves. This is Whip on the Meng Russian STS. Work surprisingly is going slow due to work, but we're making some progress. It's a nice model. And if you're a fan of decals, then this is just for you. Many thanks to the arena.
Nice work, John.
nice.
As always, it's lovely.
Interior decals, man.
I have seen different pictures of that, and it does look belting.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to get them all in there.
And this is Mr. Clive Hawkins next. And this is a Tamiya 1/12 scale Tamiya Ducati Desmond.
Desmond.
Yeah. Can anybody remember that?
I love Desmond's.
Of course I can.
Brilliant. It was brilliant. Port Pile, my favourite.
Yeah.
Anyway, Clive's painted this with Vallejo and Tamiya acrylics.
Looks good.
Looks lovely.
Very nice.
I like. This is what Mr. Mark Ewan's been on with this week. It's a bathroom. It's 1:1 scale. Lots of filling and sanding. Tons of fit issues and scratch building. So his modelling will have to take a back seat for the next few weeks until it's done.
Oh, no.
I've got a bathroom that needs fitting if he wants a job.
I just pay a man to do it. And this is Mr. Rene Stoffridgen.
Stuff region.
I don't care if I've butchered your name or if I'm really honest.
You're being correct. Hang on a minute, you're being corrected by Andy on your.
I know. That's just terrible, that, isn't it?
Damn.
And this is Epic Spitfire in 1/72. I like this one as well, Mr. Dean Armitage. And this week he's been working on this whip. It's Edwards 148 Albatross, primed and finished with UMP black primer, top coated with Future. This should be finished this week.
Looking nice.
Another scheme on that's lovely.
Yeah, it's a lovely scheme, that.
Wow.
He just needs to lace it up. He needs to lace it up like a football boot. And this is Mr. Matt Ramirez next.
Yeah, very nice.
And this is 2 Bandai 8080s. I don't know how you pronounce that in the plural. Atatats.
Atatats.
Yeah, what Tim said.
Just attach.
Atatats.
And a little snow scene. Lots of weathering. He's used the salt method, oil washers, and snow.
Space horses.
I was on a tour once around San Francisco, and they were saying that there's a door in a building on the army base, apparently, where you can go in, and it's got all the Star Wars props in there.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's true or not, but yeah, that's what was told.
Cool.
I like the sound of that.
Mr. Gilbert Mondragon next. And he's working on another Games Workshop Night Titan. He's primed it in black Stynel res. Paints used to simulate the old wall metal Citadel. Games Workshop paints. Still need to do all the detail work and add some contrasting colours.
Ooh, looking real nice.
Mm-hmm.
He's a master, that, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Lovely work.
Beautiful.
And this is Mr. Taylor Brown next. And this is a Revell Kenworth W900 with the Lindbergh Dodge L700 enclosed trailer. As you can see, the semi-truck is still in primer, Model Master. He started putting together the trailer and he came up with an idea for the local show he will be attending in April of next year. We'll be turning the trailer into a travel case for 2 other entries. It will be taken with this truck and trailer. It won't be these 2 Camaros, but it will be 2 other cars. Cool.
Nice idea.
Cool idea.
That's looking good.
Belting idea.
Um,
Oh, this is the strange Norwegian fella. Mr. Andreas Skar. It says, bonsoir.
Ooh.
This is his progress on the Kinetic Mirage 2000D. He started last Friday. As it's a kinetic kit, he started the build knowing there would be some issues. So he's made a list. I'm not going to read it out because I think he's been taking the rise, but yeah.
No, that's all legit.
Read it all.
Yeah, read it.
The time to write.
Hang on. Can you hear that? It's a very nice kit and he'll paint it very nicely, but I'm just not reading War and Peace. And you could have a gun to my head and I'd still not read it.
What? That's a Tim reader.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
I can do that.
I'd have a better chance of understanding if it was in the Norwegian of Tim's reading.
Oh,
Sorry, mate.
I like that, Graham.
Sorry. Bud.
Needless to say,
There's no point attacking my dyslexia, is there? That's
Well, that's just wrong.
right out.
Sorry.
I mean, laughing at things is one thing.
Sorry.
Oh.
Don't.
needless to say, Andreas will do a spanking job and he's using about 12 metal colours.
Yeah.
Licking it up.
And this is Stephen R. Richardson Sr. next.
Ooh.
And this is a RF4B by Revell in 1/32. It's an old kit. The cockpit panels replacement since the decals are so old and they will disintegrate in the water. He's using extra parts and found these ones. Not exact, but oh well. He's going to turn this kit into a RF4C as best he can.
Cool.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
He has patience and lots of plasticard, I'm betting.
He's a doctor.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mr. Scott Blowis, if I butchered his name, I apologise. And he's just finished the Revell 1/72 PT109 PT boat. It is painted in Tester's dark olive drab. And for the anti-foul keel colour, he's used Rust-Oleum decanted flat red primer. Based on the research that he did, the sailors were instructed to paint the boats in the field a green or camo.
Excellent.
You can find good information on these boats at ptboats.org. And Battleship Cove in Fall River Massachusetts, has one of the last surviving boats. They have colour pictures of the 617 on their site, battleshipcove.org, and is hoping that someone can find these sites useful.
It's lovely.
That's cool. That nice.
I wonder if he sits in his bath with you. This is Mr. Rob Watson, and this is more of, I think this is more of a question to what more than what he's been working on, and he's wrecking his brain trying to figure out how to make the barrel ends.
What is it?
I'm going to say it's a gun.
I'm just about to see that.
I'm not entirely sure which bit.
Let's go straight back to the fact of like posting what it is you want us to look at.
So that's making the barrel ends on the like the World War One machine guns from.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're correct.
But yeah, I need a bit more.
Yeah, it's tricky to just work on six.
So what work out is they'll have the barrel literally that pokes out of the jacket. So you'll probably best by going on Albion Alloys website and having a hunt down, finding tube that's the correct size, and then buying that. It's probably your best idea.
Or styrene rod.
No, she won't hollow really.
Well,
get Albion Alloys will make a hollow tube that will do that job perfectly.
Hypodermic needles.
Hypodermic needle, yeah.
It's hard to, you got. It's harder cutting those. The Albion's at least alloys, aluminium. Easy to cut.
Well, had more information, and but do as Tim says. This is Mr. Mike Dizzle next. This week he's been working on the 1/16th scale MPC Richard Petty Dodge Charger. He's finished the custom trunk hinges for the trunk, boot for English people, that he's cut open. He's also got the decals on and cleared with Zero Paints Diamond 2K. And have a good weekend, everybody.
Lovely.
I like that paint. I like that paint job a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So after last week, where he had to put to that decal is that white line around it, isn't it?
He's painted that. That's yeah.
Oh, no, I thought that was a decal. Or was it painted?
No, painted.
Yeah, it's very right. Sorry, that was brilliant.
That's very nice.
Well done, Mike.
It's a lovely paint finish as well from that picture.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell next, and he's calling the Dark Knight build done for now. At some point, he might try to use the kit supplied cape to fashion a new cape out of black fabric, since the kit cape looks too toy-like and unrealistic.
Yeah.
I like Superman. This is Mr. Antonio Rodriguez next, and he's finished the bust in 1/12 scale Cleopatra from Nuts Planet, all painted using Vallejo model colour and game colour.
Cool.
Nice.
You're very good at it, huh? Saw that the other day. I was like, wow, that's pretty nice and impressive.
This is Mr. Charles Stanhope next, and he's continuing with the Seascape for the 1700 Trumpeter Kiev. Picture 1 is added blue tack to the drawn wave lines. Picture 2 is covered the surface with aluminium foil and PVA white glue. Picture 3 is painted the surface with standard household flat acrylic paint. And picture 4 is airbrushed with Tamiya XF1 black.
Oh, that's nice. That's interesting to see.
That's quite a good idea, that.
It is.
I suspect it's going to be silicon next.
Yeah.
I actually saw some little video on Facebook today where somebody, for the white horses and the waves and stuff, was using cotton wool.
Yes.
Dipped in PVA, and it looked really natural when he laid it down. It was really nice.
It's really hard to do. And this is Mr. Philip Ramscar next. And this week he's been working on a Revell 1/72 German sub, all 3.8 feet.
Huge, aren't they?
The hull is complete. The deck is dry fitted with some help from Tamiya tape. The con tower and other parts fit perfectly. He's awaiting a cutting tool Dremel type to drill out the vents. No way is he doing that by hand.
Yeah.
I take it from that. That looks like a Type 10.
I have no clue. It's a submarine.
Yeah, with those, it's got two anti-aircrafts on top and then one larger anti-aircraft back. So that'll be a Type 10. That is huge.
Yeah, it's just shy of 4 foot, so that's going to be a shelf filler, that one, isn't it?
It's bigger than the 7 that you usually see built. It's a bit bigger than that.
Oh, I like this
I'm
next
going
one.
to
and all.
have to shoot because my food's ready.
All right, Andy, see you later, mate.
Andy.
In a bit, Andy.
Left it. Right.
Look, that's wicked.
This is Mr. Andrew Haycock next. I love that name. I love it. And this is his Revell 125th Corvette C7R. It's primed in UMP grey. Then several light coats of racing yellow from Zero Paints. The decals went down well with a couple of coats of microsolid set and should be into the gloss coat over the weekend. Got some aqua gloss and Novus polishing compounds to try out on this build. This is first attempt at a cat since doing the abandoned Mini a while ago, and hope you all have a good weekend. Andrew.
That's really nice. You just bought that, right, Paul?
Huh?
You just bought that kit, haven't you?
Different one, mine.
Okay.
Mine's
Really
all-
nice, that.
I've got the C5 and the.
I've got that. And it's very, very nice kit.
Has it got? Is it the one with the big black spoiler?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's that crazy update detail set you can buy from it. That's about £100, and you get turned aluminium wheels in it
Ooh,
for
Wow.
it. Amazing update set, but damn, it's so expensive.
yeah.
Good looking
Oh.
car, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
It's all about modelling, isn't it? This is Mr. David Sargent next. This is the Kinetic 148 Harrier FRS1. More Edward P. The instructions are terrible. A lot of sprue glue filler and fun. We're hoping to be primed later tonight.
Well done, David.
Good
Yeah.
kit.
Crack on with it.
I built that. It's a good kit, that.
Yeah, you built it a couple of years back, didn't you?
Yeah, when it first come out.
Another box. It's a boat week this week, isn't it?
Oh, my goodness.
This is Mr. Charles Stellini next. This week he's finished the Academy 1/350th scale Tirpitz. This was his first ship. Wow. Primed in Vallejo. His hull was painted in Tamiya XF9 hull red. The rest is painted in Vallejo Model Air sea grey and dark sea grey. Is used easy line for the rigging, which without instructions replaced the rigging as he wished. He's also put down a wooden deck.
Well done.
Really nice.
Very nice.
Good skills, mate.
Mr. Luke Carswell next. And so more work this week on the Revell 48th scale Apache. Lots of washers prior to sealing with aqua gloss before decals. This was a gamble but worked really well and gave me the effect that it was after. Decals on and then cleared again. More washers of the shameless product placement shown. Has now been flat coated with Tester's dual coat and is ready for oils and pigments.
Oh, you can
Right, folks.
Good night.
Anybody else really impressed by the use of Lego for a paint
Yeah.
stand?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Rush out and buy a big box of Lego.
Wow, yeah.
What about it costs?
Well, and this is Snow Wolf next, another cool name. Hi all, Steve from YouTube or Sheppy from the forum. This is what he's been building for the touring car build. It's the BMAX 124th Chevrolet Cruze. It's painted with UMP grey primer and MRP 239 blue. Started decaling and realised that there are no dark blue decals for the rear bumper. So it is all masked up and painted now. Also, body is slide molded, so no seam lines whatsoever to clean up.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
I like his roof.
Yeah, very nice roof.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
I like this next one as well. Mr. Paul Shapland. And he's been working on the Revell DTM BMW. He's used UMP Bright Primer top coat. No, he's used UMP Primer. It needs some exclamation marks. UMP primer, and the top coat was Tamiya. The decals went down well. Then a gloss coat of UPOL 1K.
The beast of a car.
Yeah, it's cool.
It looks angry.
Mm.
Looks like it could eat people.
Mm.
Mr. Neil Fraser next.
Oh,
And this is his build for the last week. It's Tamiya's 1/35th scale Chieftain Mark V. It's primed in UMP black and finished using the Life Color Colors NATO set. And it will eventually sit in a dio of some sort, but not this week. And we hope you like it.
very nice. That's lovely. What's he used for the mesh on the front, the netting on the front?
20 past.
That's really nice.
I'm going to say some kind of string.
Tea bags.
Maybe, yeah.
Cool.
My
Nice work, mate. Nice
12-year-old brain kicked in there.
work.
Mr. Gav Painter again this week. And he's plodding on with Tamiya's 1/48th Mosquito. Since the last update, he's given the upper surface a UMP Dark Dirt Wash. The underside has been given a UMP Dark Dirt Wash mixed with a little concrete wash to lighten it up. He's also been using Abtilung oils, varying tones of black, brown, black, and ochre. Also Winsor & Newton transparent white to add highlights, shadows, dirt, and wear. Thank you all.
Nice.
Very nice scarf, really is.
Yeah, that's looking good, man.
This is Mr. John Reeves next, and this is a Tamiya FZR 750. It's primarily in UMP black, decanted TS30 for the frame, XF16 for the subframe, all sprayed through a UMP Apex. What a great airbrush it is too.
That's looking good.
Yeah, very nice.
I like this one as well, Mr. Stuart Bremner.
Oh,
He's just finished his Hobby Boss 1/48 A7A Corsair. It's from there in 1973. He's primed it using MRP black primer, then used MRP 98 US Navy light gold grey and 99 US Navy white. Finished using a grey wash. It's a really nice kit, and I would recommend this kit. As nicely detailed, it's nicely detailed and lots of fun straight out the box. And I hope you like her.
Oh,
really
I do
nice.
like that one.
Yep, nice job, mate.
Looks good.
ugly looking plane, but it also looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like this one too. Mr. Dan Edmonds. This week he started his entry for Paul's Touring Car Group builds. He's building the Tamiya 1/24th Opel Astra V8 Coupe. The body was primed with UMP white primer, then sprayed with Tamiya TS26. The parts he wanted to keep white were masked off. Then a coat of Tamiya TS47 was applied. He hadn't let the white dry long enough, and there were some marks left by the masking tape that he's had to sort out. Once this was done, the decals were applied. They went down lovely, and tomorrow he'll start the clear coat. Have a great show and a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Excellent.
Nice work.
Nice.
Does look good, that. I like that.
Really does.
I like it a lot. Oh, and Mr. Paul Bretland next. This is a Tamiya 2005 Subaru Impreza in the Monza Rossi scheme, and it's nearly complete.
Indeed.
I do like that blue colour.
Yeah, it's a lovely blue.
Mr. John Sharp. He says, whoops, a bit late again. Admin's perk lol. He's finally finished off the Games Workshop Night Castilian in 1/56th scale. Is that what scale it's in?
Yeah.
Paints used are too numerous to list. The final total being 52. P.S. He loves me.
Oh,
I love you too, John.
Tell you,
That's lovely, man. Really nice.
Yeah, I do like that.
cracking, it really is.
That's a belter.
Oh, God.
Right, try and pick.
I'm going to
No, it's
Oh,
a small recap is in order, I do believe.
Oh.
Mr. Captain Bigelow and his 135th Terminator. Mr. James Skiffin and his altar for the church. Bearing in mind it's all scratch built, just drop that in.
Yeah.
Videos on YouTube.
Making models is Pack 35/36, Tomcat 64, and the Valum Buckingham, Bristol Buckingham, and his Bandai thing. El Capitan with the Airfix 172nd Martlet and Warped Crisis and his plethora of scratch building goodness and figures and
That's a big word for you, Dan.
yeah. I've just swallowed a thesaurus.
Dinosaur.
Oh dear.
Its claws dug in a bit. This is Nice 1975 Ginger Ninja and is Mahusif B-29 wing. Oh, this is going to be so hard this week. Tony chews his shoes off, naked modeler, and his Skyline. Scott and his short Sterling, that's quite long. He's not eligible. He's not eligible, and he's not eligible. Whip straight back over here, and we've got Mr. Carl Smith with his Anakin's Pod Racer, Steve Spencer Beanie with his Eagle Transport thing, massive jobby. James Skiffins and his figures. We have Mr. John Stone with his STS tank transported people carrier thing. A 112 Ducati. I'm going to bypass that bit. Mr. Rennie and his Airfix Spitfire in 172nd. Mr. Dean Armitage with his Albatross in 148. ATATs and a Snow Scene. Mr. Gilbert Mondragon with his Night Titan. Mr. Taylor Brown with his Kenworth 900 and his trailer. Andreas with his Mirage and a cow. Mr. Stephen R. Richardson Sr. with his RF4B from Revell. Mr. Scott Blowis and his PT-109 boat sub type arrangement and a gun by Mr. Rob Watson. Mr. Mike Dizzle and his Richard Petty Dodge Charger. Mr. Michael Benjamin Mitchell for his Batman. Antonio Rodriguez for his 1/12 scale Cleopatra.
Patra.
Mr. Charles Stanhope with his Base 4 or Seascape for his Kiev. Mr. Philip Ramscar for his massive sub. Mr. Andrew Haycock with his Corvette C7R. Mr. David Sargent with his Kinetic Harrier. Mr. Charles Stellina with his Tirpitz. Mr. Luke Carswell with his Apache. Snow Wolf Steve or Sheppy with his Chevrolet Cruze. Mr. Paul Shapland and his DTM Beamer. Mr. Neil Fraser for his Chieftain Mark V. Mr. Gav Painter with his Mosquito. Mr. John Reeves with his FZR 750. Mr. Stuart Bremner for his A7A Corsair. Mr. Dan Edmonds for his Opel Astra V8 Coupe. And that's it. Oh,
cool. Right, let me start off. Mr. G-Man Graham. No, I've got that.
The Terminator, I think, is lovely, and I'm on a bit of an armour tip at the minute. And also Neil's, what was Neil's British tank?
Chieftain.
Yeah, that's lovely as well. But that Corsair that's on your screen now, I think that looks lovely. Yeah, that's going to be the Corsair. I really like that.
And that's Corsair, okay.
Cracking, yeah, love it.
Corsair, all right. Paul?
I'm going to go for the Terminator.
Okay.
I think it's lovely. Very nice work.
It is.
Yeah, definitely is. Dan the man?
That's stunning.
The Terminator, sadly. Not sadly, but I've got to pick on it.
What's up with you?
I know it. Just look at it though, Tim.
Beautiful, isn't it?
That does sound good.
I'd like to see some more pics of that.
Yeah, I would like to.
you know what? Yeah.
Whoever Captain Bigelow is, if you're watching, chuck your son on ISM Facebook.
No, search his name. When we're done, click on his name and go to his posts. He's only got a few posts. It might be on the forum.
And he only took modelling again about 14 months ago.
Yeah. He's only got 4 posts. If you click on his name, you can view all his posts.
Yeah.
It could be on the forum.
It might be. I'll do that.
Have a look at it a bit.
Yeah. But that's my vote this week.
Cool. Cool, man.
I thought I worked out a formula this week. I thought, well, a lot of these builds we're going to see again, or like over the next few weeks. And I thought, great, I'll go with the ones, and I still end up with a long list.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I like the Turpits, and that Ducati from Clyde was very nice, and Tony's Nissan. But that Terminator, it just draws my attention to that. I like it, I really do.
Cool. Good to hear. Good to hear. John Boy.
Yeah, it is getting harder.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
They're nice models, John. But, I mean,
tank on screen. What do you expect?
Well, it's Russian. It gets you excited, doesn't it?
Although, I mean, sit down, everyone.
Well,
I'm going to go for Antonio Rodriguez's Cleopatra bus.
yeah,
Very nice.
it is lovely. Like.
He's done a really good job of that.
Yeah.
Cleo. I'm going to write down Cleo bust. I'm going to write down because that's what I remember from that. Right, so mine. The Terminators, Dean Arms's World War I plane, Mike Drizzle's Charger, the Turpits, Gav Painter's Mozzie. But I'm going to go with you guys with the Terminator because that's a very nice bit. That's a very nice bit of modelling and very nicely weathered. So it's a near clear sweep with Terminator this week.
Congratulations.
Well done.
well done,
Mate. Brilliant. That's lovely.
Captain Bigelow.
Captain Bigelow.
On the right, it'll say view search users posts.
Oh, that's a wicked name, though.
Keep going. Scroll down. No. No, sadly not. Right, well, Captain Bigelow, get your name and address to me, buddy. I'll get your goodie bag in the post because that's a beautiful bit of work. And if you are watching, stick some more pics up on the forum. I'd love to see them.
Yeah, either forum or Facebook. Yeah, definitely.
Forum
Definitely
preferably.
like to see some more of that.
Very nice. Very, very
nice. I'm going to add that to my scale, mate, straight away. That looks a lovely build.
Yeah, it does look a nice kit.
Yep.
Is that the main one?
Yep.
Yeah, that is a nice one. Goes together really easy.
So you built that one, John, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it, man. T90. What?
Yes, T90 chassis.
John sounds like he's like the bottom of a well.
He has got that sound. You have got that sound. So it's a bit bright. You have got that sound tonight, John.
Cool. And there we go. Well done. Nice one, Dan.
Thank you.
Big stop, Mr. Dan, the man.
I am. There we go. And the camera's on Rome.
Ooh.
Ooh. There we go. Are we going to catch up on chat, Graham? Because I'm sitting here just modelling.
Yeah, right now, just general compliments on the builds as we go. I think there was a question earlier on. Swarfiga Eater. Ooh, I've tasted Swarfiga. God,
it's not good. Especially the proper gritty stuff.
How do you end up tasting the stuff?
You wash your hands a bit and then you leave a little bit like on the back of your hand somewhere and it ends up just or if you
I'd love to say it was that innocent, but it was a stupid dare. Anyway, Swarfiga Eater says, "Hey guys, just bought a 124 Aoshima PS13K Ks.
What's that?
And don't know whether to do it cream or white. I don't know what that is. Norman, that sounds like
no, it's a car there.
PS13K.
I thought it's a car, of course.
Oh, the S13.
That's what I was thinking, but it's a PS13.
It
called a PS13 before.
might have been a typo.
Okay, what do you want to know? What colour to paint it?
Yeah, white or cream.
Do it something mental.
Swarfiga green.
Areola pink.
Yeah, PS13. PS13 is the Sylvia, yeah. Oh, Sylvia, man, you could go for some crazy colours for that.
Yeah, go right off the chain. Get Kermit's wash bag. Get that nice
womb broom purple.
Get that really bright green.
Yeah, nice.
Swarfiga green.
Yeah, get some. If it hasn't got some real nice wheels in the kit, buy some nice wheels for it, and go mad on the paint color. Just enjoy yourself with it.
Yeah. I never.
Sorry, just a couple of Ian Dalthwaite's just arrived. Says hello everyone. Late again, just back from a few days rallying in the very dusty Greystoke Forest. Back to the bench next week. Hope everybody's all right after that big off that you sent some pictures. That looked a bit nasty. That one.
Yeah, Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah. LED Dev says, man, all these models look so good, it makes me feel inadequate. Don't feel inadequate, mate. Post the pictures.
No, everybody's at a different level.
Post the pictures, seriously. And that's...
No, there's a question at the bottom.
Is that? I'll get there in a sec. I'm coming down. A few people commenting on Gav's mosquito. I think the weather Gav's doing last mosquito is lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job on that, mate. The question at the bottom. Can you recommend a reasonable priced airbrush from Mark 3Bs? Yes, UMP Apex, quite simply. Yeah, there's, well, you can't say anything else really, can you? There are others.
Not really.
You could spend a lot more money, but yeah, there's no need to.
Have a look on umpretail.com, Mark, and have a look on this channel. There's a review. It's product my company sells, but it's a very good airbrush. It's very easy to clean, very easy to use, and it's all I use to build my cars. And it's just a great all-round airbrush. But it depends on your budget, really. You've got about 150 quid. Have a look at the iWater HPC Plus. Sorry, HPC. Yeah, it's the Plus, isn't it? I'm thinking of the
Yes.
have a look at that. They're around 160 quid. Yeah, so it depends on your budget, really, but you won't go wrong with Apex. And hello, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
What time you joined us? Shocking.
Yep, and I think that is all caught up.
Right. There we are. So, we're going to have a jump straight to Tim's bit or just chat for a bit because we're catching up on stuff.
Well, I need to go get a drink before I do anything more.
We'll be done before you know it, otherwise it's only 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
If anybody's got any questions, fire them into the chat and we'll try and get to them now. I'll tell you what I wanted to say. For those of you who post on Facebook, can you please put some information in your posts? Please, 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 please.
Yeah. They get deleted. Graham asked you. I don't bother. I just delete them now. I deleted that one today that you asked twice because you put a little tiny bit of information out, and I was like, so it's going.
Was that the diorama?
No, the other one.
Okay.
The charger.
Oh, right, yeah. And he still didn't do it. Yeah. I mean,
all the time.
To me, if it's something like, some like work in progress, if it's just, a few parts in primer and there's no information, I will just delete it. If it's something that's like a finished work that's obviously had a hell of a lot of time put into it, I will try and get some information out of people. But even then, it's a struggle. People just don't seem. There's a diorama on there at the minute of some US GIs in, I think it's in Vietnam. I still don't know for certain because he was ambiguous with his description even when I asked it. And it's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. It's well photographed. It's a brilliant model. Obviously taken. In fact, he said it took him 2 months of work, and he couldn't be bothered to take 30 seconds just to type a little bit of information. I don't understand it, but I will give that a chance because it's a shame to delete it because it's such beautiful work. But
no, I'm bored of asking. I told you this. I'll just delete them now. Common sense. Who doesn't share information on a build?
Bonkers, man.
We're not psychic.
Bonkers. But yeah.
The first question is, what scale is it? What kit is it?
Most of the people that we see commenting in the chat here, we kind of know who they are, and most of the people do provide the information, but there's still plenty that don't, and it's silly, really. It's really. As Bo says, he's got a question. He'll ask it after he's done some spraying. Yeah. And and we'll just mention the forum again as well. If you haven't been over there yet, go to the forum at inscalemodeler.com. And you will notice that there is a full Flickr and Imager integration now. So it's so easy to post your pictures on there now. Even easier than it was with PhotoBook. It's just simple. And you can also, when you're on your Flickr account, you can also set it so it will automatically harvest the photographs from your phone. straight to Flickr. So you don't even have to share the image to Flickr first. You can just take a picture on your phone and it'll be there waiting for you when you get to the forum. It's so easy.
Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah, Matthew's done some great work over there for us.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good. And get your flags on.
Yeah, you have your nationality flags now as well.
I've got my UN flag up and proud.
Matthew's done a lot of work.
Yeah.
He's going back and he's helped out immensely. He's such a good guy. So yeah, no excuse not posting. There really isn't. Please go over there and post. We'd like you to. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's Bill. I've seen Bill asking the same questions to a few people as well, trying to help.
Yeah. Yeah, I have noticed that quite a few of the guys are actually sort of asking the question now. And rightly so, because it's just so blooming frustrating.
To see a post come back up 10 times, people asking the same questions over and over again. What is it? What scale?
The one that made me chuckle the other day was somebody had painted something with UMP primer and was quite rightly saying this primer has gone down really nicely, but he didn't say what the scale was. So I said, "Oh, can you put the information in, please?" And he said, "This isn't about the kit. This is about the primer." Well, the first question that he got from somebody was, "What kit and scale is it, please?" You're always going to get asked. Steve says, Paul, where did you get the thin double-sided tape for doing the seatbelts in the cars?
eBay, mate. It was just on eBay. If you need to, I can find you a link, but it was just on eBay. It's 1.5 mil double-sided tape.
There you go. Barry Thornton, did he resize the pictures, Grudge? But yes, that's sorted now. Pictures are coming through full size now. David Coates says, "Oh, happy birthday, David! I saw you mentioned your birthday." Said, "I got a question. Those two figures that were shown the airborne." Oh, James Skiffins. If you, I'm not sure if he's. Yes, he is. If you look for model officer in this chat thread that you're reading now, click on his link and you can go straight to his YouTube channel and you can drop him a message and he will tell you all about them. And you can watch his video series on how he's building that diorama while you're there.
There we are. Awkward sound.
There we go. There we go. Quiet. Nobody's talking.
I thought we were going to be getting some rain, talking about randomly nothing.
We've had some.
I've got some lovely big grey-looking clouds outside, and not a single drop.
Arms.
We had 6 drops here.
We had loads here.
We had a flurry of rain earlier.
You know, a bit of rain would be quite nice.
The sky is quite dark still over here.
Now 95% humidity.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
That is the thing. We all want it to rain, but when it does rain, it's going to kill us with the humidity.
Yeah, we had that little while ago, didn't we? It went so horribly humid, but anyhow. Oh, gosh.
Clinton was just remarking on your decal stash, Paul.
That's a lot of decals. That's nothing, that, mate.
That's not me.
No.
You want to see some decals? They're all my spares. So these are just out of kits and bits and bobs left over.
I'd say sit back, it will be a while.
That entire drawer is full of aftermarket decal sets. There's 85 different sets in there. All different cars. They're all folded over into car groups of Ford, BMW. Yes, there are lots and lots. There's 85 individual sets in there. All sorts of stuff. All sorts. In fact, I need to pick my next build with Sam.
John Newton says, "Darn it, have to go. Trying to catch up later. Cheers from Canada." Bye, John. Thanks for joining us. Dan Met says, "Can't continue with the touring car build until Tuesday. The stuff you ordered from Poland takes some time to get there, unfortunately."
No worries at all. Oh, yeah, there's
Matt says, "I've been pondering all day if a certain Spanish model site did a certain thing on their site deliberately or not."
Camera's watching. Oops.
Yeah, and not just for the decals, Hannah. That's the thing. Augusto Cunha says he can't find any decals for his 132nd scale BF109 G6.
Have a look on Hannon's.
Hannon's.
Good place to look. Let me get some juice. Juice.
And use.
So Sean MOT'd his convertible today and left it outside, and it still didn't rain.
Yeah.
If he types into a Google search engine, I've found absolutely page full of decals.
Yeah. Oh, camera's on me. Another roll.
Does Hannon's have some, but not for the late high altitude scheme? Oh yes, that was yeah. I know what you're talking about now, Matt. The Mazda paint color. Matt took a screenshot of it earlier. And the way that the words overlapped each other made it a bit naughty.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not a chat.
If you have a look on Matt's personal Facebook page, he shared the picture earlier on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Surely that's not deliberate.
No, not at all. Matt's helmet as well.
Jeff Thomas says, "Hi guys, do you all keep the models you make on display at home, or do you move them on anywhere? I haven't seen some of your stashes. If you built them all, they would fill my house."
Most of mine are a display case behind me. When they get past their usable thing, they get sold on eBay normally. Oh, there's a compressor.
That's what mine meet when I run out of space.
Mine never leave the box.
Mine are in my new man cave that's not even close to being finished, but that's where they are.
Yeah, mine are just in me display case. I don't feel ready to sell any of my stuff yet, because it's like I look at it. It's like my journey from my first kit to my most recent. So it's like they've all got meaning.
Yeah, they'll find their way to the bin at some point, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they will, but for the minute, it's like
about 3 years, you're like, crap that, put that in the bin. I'm not saying. I'm not saying for you. I meant for me.
Pedal backwards. Mark 3B says, anyone else been enjoying the air show? Is it Farnborough? Is it? I think I've seen a few bits of video footage on Facebook, but that's about all. Flying Legends tomorrow at Duxford, isn't it?
I'm going to where am I going? RF Benson in a couple of weeks.
Oh, well, yeah, that's where I was stationed for 8 years. You can see my old room.
I'm going to watch some aeroplanes fly about and have a neb round.
Is it the air show there?
It's a family day, yeah. So yeah, the air show and lots of food because Belly's going to get you.
I used to love doing family day there. It was brilliant.
I just like them because they get some really good quality food in.
Lots of young ladies.
I don't go for that, Graham.
No, but I did when I was working there because I was only a young lad.
Or you should have been chasing everything.
I was, trust me.
The farmer complained.
We
Yeah, be careful where these stories go.
Right?
Yeah, I know.
You what?
Careful where these stories go.
No. I was just going to say, one year, because on Family Day they have all like different stalls and stuff set up for people to like have a go at and stuff, and we managed to acquire a compressed air cannon that fired tennis balls, and it was just somebody in a workshop. One of the workshops had made it, and it was essentially just a bit of tube that was tennis ball diameter, and it was all rigged up to a compressor, and it had like the proper what do you call them? The double grip for the machine guns.
Oh yeah.
It was on a it was on a full pivot and tripod.
Nice.
And we had, the challenge was we had people running across at the end, and you had to try and shoot the moving target. It was fantastic fun.
See, years ago I met. Is his name? Hang on, let me get his name right. Harry Judd, drummer after a boy band.
Right.
I can't remember which boy band it is, but he were at RF Wittering one family day, and we walked past, and our youngest daughter went, "That's him out to such and such band." And I went, "Are you sure? Do you want to go and have a picture with him?" Blah blah blah. And she went, "No, I don't go over and ask him." So I just went straight over and asked him, and he were sounds a pound. But he had a store with his missus on RF Wittering on family day. It just seems a normal bloke. Well, that was quite a nice family day.
Cool.
That was the day the Harrier nearly blew us over.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then about 20 minutes after, my phone rung, and I couldn't hear who were on the other end of the phone because Vulcan were about 100 foot above his heads. That were awesome.
Oh. Claire says, I have an Iwata Smart Jet plus a 0.5 litre tank. Will this be okay with a 0.5 or 0.6 needle for clear 2K or large display areas?
Yeah, it should be fine. You got a tank on it, definitely.
Matt says he was from McFly.
That's, yes. I still don't know, really, if I'm honest. Nice fella.
Lots and lots of happy memories there.
Listening to McFly.
No, Benson, you dafty.
I think he's lying there.
Yeah.
No.
Were you more of a busted person, Jake?
No.
What were the other one that were back at the same time as them?
Don't know.
No, I can't remember. They were Busted McFly and another one, weren't they?
Don't know.
Oh, no, because kids were that age at the time where...
Yeah. Kids, yeah.
You just happened to leave the CDs in your van, yeah?
No, none of them. No.
Popping around.
The only time I've let kids play a CD in my car, we'd had a holiday at Cornwall. Each holiday park has their own mascot. Well, these have got their own CD, and our Kirsten youngest, she went down to Clubhouse with a pan to play bingo. She wiped the floor with everybody. She won every prize, and she only went down with a pan. Got this freaking CD that would just miraculously, it's disappeared now. But yeah, that were punishment for 9 hours on drive back. It were horrible.
David said he's been itching to do a Band of Brothers dio.
Gotta say, I'd rather listen to Blink 182 than Busted or McFly.
I'd rather poke my eyes out with Tammy's paint stirrer.
Yeah, folks, if you like the show, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. But can you explain the reason why, please? That way, we can make changes if there's something in the show that you really don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Osmonds, oh my God, that's my era, that is.
Oh.
Little Jimmy Osmond.
Yeah.
Little Jimmy Reese. No, move along.
Now, was it Jimmy that was the long-haired lover from Liverpool?
That's the one.
Was indeed.
He's actually from Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he wasn't going to sing over in this country, the long-haired lover from Utah, was he?
It just wanted sung right, would it?
No.
Yeah, my auntie was into him, I think. Into the Osmonds.
Hello?
Yes.
Is that somewhere on internet, Jay?
No. He says he listens to Jean-Michel Jarre while modelling.
No.
I think I could do that. It's not too far away from a bit of Floyd, is it? It's a bit proggy, rocky.
Yes.
I'm doing our hangout, Steve. So what you want to do?
Yeah, come join me. I thought you said he was getting a webcam the other week, didn't he?
Can't remember.
Come and join us, Steve. It would be nice to put a voice and stuff to the. Oh, Matt.
Oh,
You are a bad man.
He knows where you live. Remember that.
Yeah.
You are a bad man. Oh, dear. Foggy Rocky. Tim, sings a song.
Oh no, I'm not doing any singing. That'd be awful.
Did anybody else hear that funny feedback?
Yes.
Been here for ages. John. Yeah, it's you, John.
Oh no.
Hey, Mike. See you, Mike. Open.
I have nothing nice, can you? Hey, there he was, John.
Yeah.
And so was the little annoying fuzz. Well,
Well, at least I haven't caused any trouble this week.
Hmm.
By just instantly posting pics of work anywhere.
no.
Time yet, dude. It's time.
Really? Yeah.
No, I don't think there's been any trouble at all this week, have there?
And you're trying hard enough.
I don't do anything anyway. The only thing I will say is if you do anything about me, don't believe it. Come and speak to me first.
Come and join us in the hangouts.
Yeah.
Because Matt did that. Matt heard a few rumours, asked me directly, come and join us and learn the truth. There's a lot of venomous people out there spreading rumours. And sadly, a lot of these people are on their own. There's 30-odd people in our group. They're all seeing them do what they did. So, I think they're saying these people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Definitely.
Dan Metz just said he's going to throw out his ICM i16. The exhaust broke off and he can't get them on again. You know what, mate?
They were a
We
pain.
all said the exhausts were a pain in the bum to fit on that kit.
They were bad.
But
Instructions were so vague, weren't they?
yeah, but that was the only bit of the kit apart from that seam,
I was going to say the seam line was a pain in the backside.
seam line on the top. But now we know why that's there, isn't it? If it's got that detailed upset, so you can expose the thingy. But yeah, I don't know what to say, Dan. It's a lovely little kit, and I'm trying to remember now if you're closing up the engine, I think you could probably just cut them down and just glue them straight on, you know.
Yeah, on an angle, just to give them the impression that they're...
I think you could, mate. I really do. But yeah, they were really awkward to get in place because the instructions were just not very clear at all. But look very nice once they're in. But yeah, don't chuck it away because it is a lovely little kit. It really is. Bill's asking, Paul, what's the width of the ribbon you use for 124 scale cards?
I got 2mm and 3mm. Most of them seem to be it's dictated by the belts. So I've got two sheets here. One is Studio 27 and one is our KA models. The buckles on these are 2mm. On the Studio 27, the actual buckles which you pull your chest part through to tie up on your chest, they're 3mm. But the end buckles on the same part are 2mm. That just doesn't work. Weird. Yeah, so I just go to 2mm half the time. It looks in scale to me.
Really nice. Question for you from Dan, but I guess Tim can probably answer this as well. Any accurate release date for the upcoming B-Max, Audi, and Lancia kits?
The Audi was August, apparently. the landscape further on. They were announced quite a way apart from each other.
Seems like the release date on spot model keeps going back.
Yeah, they're normally pretty good, VMAX.
Yeah, I think I need to build that BMW.
Yeah, that's a look at. I think of mine and Sam's next build. It's my turn to pick.
Ooh.
Stumped.
Have you done one of the NSXs yet, Paul?
No, mate, not yet. Got enough of them, though. They're quite not complex build, but there's a lot in the kit.
Tim, James is asking, have you any idea where you can pick up Soga miniatures from a decent price?
So what? Sorry,
Soga miniatures.
I haven't heard of that.
The I think if I followed this right, I think it's a Band of Brothers set.
Yeah,
No, you'd have to buy them from, I'd imagine, through Hysterex, because they're probably the only place in the UK.
Yeah, Hysterex, well, if you can't go in the UK, try the Sokol shop. They sell a lot of figures.
Yeah, and the other place I get, I can get figures from, and they don't seem too badly priced, it's El Greco Miniatures.
Oh yeah.
El Greco Miniatures, try they're in Europe, and they're sometimes a bit better priced than Hysterex, but sometimes Hysterex is the only place for them in stock. So good luck. They aren't cheap.
Jason's only check the Fields of Glory site.
Yeah, that's another one. They seem to usually do their own sort of stuff, don't they? They're not.
No, he does do other stuff as well.
Yeah.
Asbo says, Paul, what's the Badger Needle lube like? And is it any good?
Yeah,
very
very good.
Very nice.
And I'll answer that question down the bottom there. Get airballs around the Black Seal Apex. It's just bad fit. Nope. Or doesn't need replacement. Only had it since Telford. Taking me in the needle nozzle seal at the front, Darian. If it is, you need to tighten it a little bit with your spanner. Just the tiniest little nip up. We'll do it.
Them Soga miniatures. There's a company called Fields of Glory in the UK are doing them.
We just said that. Sorry.
All right, well, there you go.
You found them though, Norman.
I turned the sound down so I could do a quick search.
Yeah, just give it your little spanner you should have got with your airbrush. Give it a little tighten up. Don't go mental. To be honest, one of mine, I got 5 of those things. One of mine does it and the others don't, and it's no detrimental effect or whatsoever. Only notices it when I spill paint. And it's just a needle nozzle needs tightening up. Yeah, just give it a little tighten with your spanner, mate. Not a lot. Don't go mad. Ooh. Question.
Ooh. So Jesse Lebedev says, having not made a model in about 15 years, what sort of paint would be recommended? Oil, enamel, or acrylic? How are you putting it on? How are you putting it on?
Depends what you're doing as well.
Yeah.
I'd go with acrylic personally. Yeah, I go with acrylic.
Yeah, I would say so. But again, it depends what you're doing. If you're airbrushing, then yeah, acrylics. But some acrylics work better with brushes than others do.
Yeah. Well, affect air pressure, no, mate. I've not noticed a drop whatsoever. Give it a tighten, Darian, and if you have any more, bother, let me know. Oh, I hate doing these builds. I wish it needs to be right at the end of the build, the last thing I'm doing as well. I'm just in a rush to get, put it all together.
Yeah. Yeah, acrylics, JC.
What's his name?
He's doing a 172 Airfix Skyhawk with an airbrush.
Yeah, I get acrylics, mate. No problem, Danny. Like I say, mate, if you get stuck, get back to me on Facebook or forum, whatever, mate. No, don't. It's not a split O-ring, Barry. That O-ring on the front of the airbrush doesn't really do anything but stop you over tightening it. It's not that. Yes, Jermaine, you can, mate. No bother at all. Jermaine's in the chat there, Tim.
Hey, Jermaine.
All the time, Jermaine. In fact, that Subaru is every car I do is normally over UMP Primer. No bother at all.
Cam's off. Good night, guys. Great show as always. Thanks for doing them. Gotta go. Cheers, Cam. Take care, mate.
Good night, mate.
Have a look on Facebook, by the way, for Cam's Facebook page, KAMM. Have a look. He's got his builds up on a new Facebook page and links to his YouTube channel and all kinds of stuff.
Matt, right. So again, the Lord's Cat 11. Don't delete that post yet. He says Earth is flat of a dome. NASA is a hoax. Have a look on eBay for flat Earth model, and Matt's selling this flat Earth diorama for you. You look like a nut job. You might like it. So, Matt, promote your build.
You got a buyer.
Yeah, the Lord's Cat 11. Have a look on eBay for flat Earth diorama.
You'll love it.
YouTube celebrate truth. Rock on, man. Rock on. What did I see there? Jermaine saying thank you. Are you still modelling, Jermaine? I don't know if you are.
What you been up to, Jermaine? Long time, dude.
One's there as well. I forgot that was in there. Barry, are you hitting those cars with a polisher? No, mate. That's right out the gun, that is totally out the gun. Straight out the apex and then giving a wax at the end. That's not a bad finish. I don't reckon. Doesn't really, you could polish if you wanted, but you can never get the same level of shine back. Yeah, it's a one-off. The Lord's Cat 11.
I have to say, I do like the fact that he's quite an intelligent spammer. He's remembered the apostrophe in Lords.
Oh, yeah, the Lords. Well done.
Graham, the grammar Nazi.
That's really good. Flat Mars.
And,
you know what he'd like to buy is a flat Uranus.
Yeah, you know, we're going to release a range of artwork called The Earth from Space.
Yeah, I would encourage anybody to pop on eBay and have a look for flat Earth model.
I'll find
you. You'll see. Oh, yeah, because Paul can put a link in. I can't.
Matt, put a link to your eBay in our chat, please.
It's so good.
On Facebook, and I'll put it on the thingy for it.
We could probably do a little screen share, couldn't we, and show everybody?
That's all. Oh, yeah, could do, yeah. I'm back in full force, looking at F-15. Oh, Rebel C7R. What's bought a bunch of my bikes. Nice one, Jermaine. Jermaine, but come and join the Hangouts again, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. Like I meant that message the other day. Honestly, it's not.
What you need to do, Jermaine, is join the Hangout page to get the link, though, dude.
Yep. If you want to link to, because I used to have them on ISM, but people were being idiots, so I've started up an actual Hangout group. If you want to come join us, man, the link's in there. You're more than welcome. Come join us. More than welcome.
So yeah, find Hangout group, Jermaine, and I'll add you, dude.
Yeah. Or you get stuck, message me on the forum, and I'll get you. If you don't want to, man, it's no bother at all.
Yeah.
But the offer's always there.
Don't you hide in the dark again?
Do you remember that?
Area.
Oh, that was funny, wasn't it?
John says he's sorry.
Come.
No, I was just saying. John says he's looking forward to a flat Betelgeuse. I think Betelgeuse is about to go boom anytime now between now and the next 15 million years or something. They say, yeah,
something like that. You know, astrological clock thing is accurate as it is.
Yeah.
And then what will it be? It'll be about another 7 or 8 years before we see it.
Probably, yeah. Probably.
It's on my page, guys.
There you go. Everyone's got it. There we are. There you go. Lords, wherever the hell your name was. There you go. There's matte Revel based flat earth layer on. I'll click on the picture.
That is proper flat earth, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's it up to?
That's proper airbrush, you know. Why does that green look like a Jack Russell? You know the part.
It does, yeah, it does.
It does look like a Jack Russell, doesn't it?
It does.
A little bit, yeah.
But it's like
Looks like it's cocking its leg.
Yeah.
It was an up. That's brilliant.
Okay, it's
So
like
check it out. We've got a serious question from the Gamer Cat. Hello, I wondered if you could tell me if it's dangerous to use an airbrush inside. Oh yes. Well, not if you've got proper extraction and a mask and all that kind of malarkey. But yeah, you don't want to be using it in a confined space without breathing stuff or extraction-y stuff. Really.
Unless you're a world freediving champion.
Yeah. Even spraying, some people will tell you if you're spraying acrylics, you can't. It's no. Anything that's airborne and atomized is dangerous.
Yeah.
Regardless.
You're supposed to breathe air and nothing else.
But yeah, pick yourself up a spray booth. If you're just getting started, you can get a cheap sort of fold-up spray booth off eBay for about 50 or 60 quid. They work pretty decent for what they are. If you haven't got one, if you don't want to get one of those, or you haven't got the space, get yourself a decent mask, respirator mask, and try and open the windows as much as you can. But yeah, don't go breathing paint and stuff. It'll hurt. Wi-Fi just dropped out. Good skills.
No worries.
But I have lost the chat for a minute.
Where's Ivan the Gullible? Ivan's no longer with us, unfortunately.
he's having a sabbatical.
Yeah.
Clinton's got it right there. The hangouts are very entertaining.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're creasing up, doesn't it? You sort of look up and he's just sat there trying not to cry.
Yeah. He does a banging Muttley impression, though, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. Bang on.
Who?
Clinton.
I'm still remember Jermaine in the dark.
Yeah. Ivan, his missus went to the out.
That was funny.
Remember, right? That was my fault.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you seen an eagle in the back garden, and I was going, "Rah, show me shit," and I think I got overheard. I think Jermaine said something else. I forget now.
I think Jermaine dropped himself in it pretty badly as well from memory. He didn't make the situation any better.
this one is the MRC 135th scale Kiowa.
Yahoo, you thinking of Augusto? Got a lot of vamps in the chat.
Hello.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Trying to finish my kit. Don't need your seatbelt stopping me. Big standalone panels or just aftermarket?
Thank you for asking about the...
Yahoo makes instrument panels on their own. Oh my word, I'm going to start swearing.
Don't swear. Oh, is scale model vamp possibly that SA vampiric model, do you think?
I think so. Yeah, look at the state of the John now.
I mean, admittedly, that stuff is a bit nasty than acrylics, but
Mr. Gav says, Paul, it's nice to see the little man doing some modelling on his tune tank.
I've been making a tool tank. Yeah, James, have fun doing that. We'll try and finish it tomorrow. His mother-loving belts will work. Yeah.
Dan, did you get the eyeball decals? Yes.
I certainly did.
They look really good.
Got my news though.
Oh, I just saw your thing pop up. You just put a picture in the chat.
Oh, that's going to just white out. I don't know if you can make that just. Or there. Just see his eyes. Do you know what?
Yeah.
It's really hard. It's really hard to get him to look right. I've moved him about 6 times.
that's giving me flashbacks of the 90s.
Well, I had a few flashbacks when I looked at the sheet of eyes. It reminded me of the 90s.
Rat
Hi,
poison
John.
over the bags. What?
Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah, post office, they chuck rat poison over the bags.
What, postal sets?
Yeah.
Great. We handle them all the time.
Yep.
I'd say that's quite alarming.
Better than having rat wheel all over your bags.
Well,
I don't know.
But it's warfarin in it in small doses, so it's not going to do you that much harm. Whereas rat wheel can be really nasty.
Is it Weil's disease?
Yep, Weil's disease, leptospirosis.
I was born 93, going to be working on with chrome for the first time. So how to make chrome parts look better, paint or is anything on the market? It depends.
Yeah, all depends what you do. The small part, you can get to all the areas. Those Molotov pens are really good. But they're a bit delicate. Larger bits, gloss black primer, thin coats of like Alclad, but I'm not a fan of that. AK Extreme or something super metallics. It's got to be nice thin coats building it up.
If you want a good chrome finish, you need to put it onto a gloss black. That's quite an important part.
Yeah.
Painting chrome.
well,
No one's listening tonight, are they, when we're talking?
see, gloss blue, I'd have said, Tim, that possibly could make it slightly shinier.
Okay. Sounds nice.
Trombone.
There's Mr. Organ done. I just gone past.
I was just about to say, yeah.
I thought it was somebody playing a trombone.
No, he rides. He's middle aged. He's bought himself the biggest probably motorbike he can get, and he rides around in a t-shirt, a pair of shorts, and just a helmet on. Yep.
Only a matter of time before he looks like corned beef then.
He's got 2 of the bikes, and they're all smashed in at the front end.
I wonder how that happened.
Bored.
Oh, God. Thieves on the asbestos list. The engineers in the Royal Mail couldn't undo the bolts holding panels in, so they hit them with a hammer. Oops.
Well, can you mention that I were on a job on Monday or Tuesday? Somebody had just had the roof done, and I don't know what made me look down, but I looked down and one of the old roof tiles it just looked funky. So I picked it up and it said a Belgian firm on back on it. So I Googled it, made out of 43% asbestos.
Oh, great.
So at that point, we walked off at job, and yeah, I made a couple of phone calls and shouted at 2 people, and then yeah, they went and cleared it away. But yeah, that's something I don't want to be walking around.
No, absolutely doing that.
Bearing in mind, it were a massive heat on the back garden, right under the scaffolding. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I weren't happy.
Nothing.
No.
Oh, Scott.
Stop it.
Stop what?
I mean, John.
The Jazz just can't get the tyres off because the web finger's getting in the way.
Matt says Charlemagne had an asbestos blanket. He would show off the foreign kings by throwing it in a fire. Cool.
Yeah, they used to make tablecloths out of it as well, didn't they? Because you couldn't burn the tablecloth.
Yeah, apparently so.
No, we haven't done it yet, Bill. Just done a little break in between.
Right. Who asked about the Kit Kat wrapper trick?
Somebody was saying it in reference to doing chrome plating, but it doesn't really work that, does it?
No, it won't really work for doing chrome plating.
No, that was Thingy, right? Andy saying about the Kit Kat wrappers.
The wrappers in the US are not oil anymore.
Yeah, that was
Them aren't over here now, are they?
I didn't know about it. I don't think we asked about it.
Barry Thornton. But the only thing it depends. Try bare metal foil depending on what sort of service you're going to do.
Shower. You already has shown you.
Yeah, Kit Kat wrappers is mainly for likes of exhausts, staining, stuff like that.
John shows you in the video, I think.
Yeah.
They're all plastic wrappers in the US.
Oh my god, that's the wrong word. No.
You can use ultra thin if you can find it. Kitchen foil, really ultra thin stuff. Normally, the cheap stuff is available, and that's normally very, very thin.
What I've used is Sonic Seascape wrappers.
How much? What?
Sonic Seascape. You buy a pack of them,
Tonics. Yeah.
favour foil. Or Easter eggs.
So we're special, so it's harmless, isn't it, until it breaks apart.
You said what?
Asbestos is harmless, isn't it, until the fibres are released.
The dust, yeah.
Well, it gives me a good excuse now to eat a Kit Kat.
What was that?
Which is, it gives me a good excuse now to eat me Kit Kat.
Like you needed one.
Was it so like you need an excuse?
No.
But me needing an excuse to eat pickled eggs.
Oh,
Oh.
I love pickled eggs.
Dipped in mustard.
Oh yeah.
Well, I've never done that.
Quick sup of the vinegar.
Left me hungry now.
Yeah, but John did a video on it, like a standalone video. It's called John Barry. Oh, I don't know. Barry. John did a video on it.
Yeah, if you click on John Sharp's name, Sharpie's models there, on the right hand side, there's 3 dots. Click on that and go to his channel. If you subscribe and all that and go down the video list, you'll actually find the one that John actually did.
Yeah.
I even called it "Nor the Spoiled Trick."
No politics, Steve. Naughty, naughty. UMP thinny buffers or buffers in general? Just thinny buffers, UMP buffers in general. When's the best time to use them?
When you require them.
After you've done all your major sanding to smooth it all off, get it back to the clean plastic it was to begin with. I'll need to do a video on the sanders.
If you get a little bit of overspray, such as I did when I was doing this body shell the other day, when if you're all masked off and you sometimes just have a little crack in the masking tape and a bit of paint goes through, the green or blue side of the UMP buffer will bring it off most of the time. Just gently tickle at it and away it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Magic stuff.
Ugh.
Use it on canopies if you like getting rid of any scratches or seam lines off canopies. You can use them on there. Give you a nice shine. Anyone use Tamiya smoke for panel line accents? It looks better and more realistic.
No. Have I used it on decals before? No, I don't think I have.
I've used it for a bit of shading in places and things like that, but not for panel lines. Mix it with a bit of brown and use it for exhaust.
The thing with Tamiya smoke is it's quite glossy. So you would need to put some flat base or something in with it, I would think. Otherwise you're going to look a bit weird. I haven't watched it yet. So Bill just said, Will Patterson has done a video today. He misuses the buffer for weathering through paint layers, and it makes perfect sense. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it'll
interesting.
just take it off one layer at a time.
Ah,
It's not aggressive enough to scratch through the paint.
right.
So like if you've got your primer down, you give it a quick buff
Yeah.
before you put your next coat down.
Yeah.
Do the same thing, but you just puff through paint slightly.
Ah.
Like when I'm building a car and I polish it a bit too much and end up having to respray the place.
Hmm. Skill Model Vamp says he was washing his car engine and noticed the actual oil shine and tried it with Tamiya smoke and voila. Yeah, I did it on my British Gas Transit underneath all the, because it's all leaf spring suspension and stuff like that. So all the joints that would have grease in them, I just put a little bit of Tamiya smoke, just dabbed a little dot on, let it run around, and it leaves like an oily looking, greasy looking shine. It's really, really good stuff. Bit of pigment over the top, it looks perfect. Paul, I think you've had this problem, haven't you? You've seen it,
Yeah, that's why I go a little orange rather than red. We usually make it plain white. Well, are they the Tamiya kit decals? I'm gonna guess so.
You bought some, didn't you, with the wrong colour or something, was it? Did you buy some that were the wrong colour?
Yeah, Shunko's are like a pink.
Yeah, that's right. It was pink, yeah, that's right.
Plus, yeah, ditch them. Go to SK Decals, I suppose. You can buy a set on there and they're perfect. They only cost you about 12 quid posted. I use them on mine and they are fantastic.
Good night, James.
Here, James.
Yeah, mate, take care.
I did a review for I did a review on SK Decals. Which massive bike, Scam or Vamp? Africa Twin.
Already built?
Yeah.
Already built long ago.
Yeah, have a look at that, mate. Those decals are perfect.
Lovely Customs. Do any of you guys use craft acrylics in your airbrush? I haven't, but I know people do.
I have. Yeah, not the greatest.
See a lot of
Get the things right to spray nicely. They either tend to come out snotty or like water.
See a lot of the American guys using, is it Apple Barrel? And there's another one that's quite popular.
I use Createx. There's also that brand that's rather difficult to say.
Oh yeah, are they craft acrylics? Are they?
But not really craft paint, but they're not necessarily designed totally for modelling.
Oh, right. Oh, I guess that was a video because Mike's in America, isn't he?
Seeing the line, I've got Andy Rouse's RS500 there as well, I think. Yeah, I've got that going there.
Probably safest thinning it with water, I would think.
Yeah, you can find anything other than water, they will react. Some of them you can get away with UMP thinners. I mean, I've had some that even curdle with that, so.
Yeah, like Barry says, keep it for diorama bases and stuff.
Yeah, Scale, what the Vamp is the Africa Twin you're talking about?
Yeah, it's already built, mate.
Yeah, I built that, mate. I built that straight away. Should be on old bench update somewhere. If not, it's on the forum. I'll find you a link. I was looking at that the other day from there.
Lovely. Right. Plumbers.
And someone like that Robert Benson onto the Hangout group. If anybody on to do it, just while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Ah, no worries. There's the finished bike. Oh, the build was banished because it was all Facebook links. Yeah, that's a nice kit, that is. Lovely kit. Good build, man. You ready for your bit, Tim?
It's live at the bench page. He's trying to go on.
Or was it live event? Sorry.
Yeah, I'll sort it.
Tim? You're. Sorry, mate, you're busy.
Yeah, can be. Let's start it up. Try and say it out.
Facebook playing up again. Somebody else has beat me to it, I think. Somebody else added Robert Benson.
No.
I did it while I'm shoving food in my face.
All right, no worries. It's just I was looking, I couldn't see any of the requests.
No, I couldn't answer because I got a mouthful of derelict dunker.
Ooh.
I've got a market. I've gone as poncy as you. I'm having salt and cracked black pepper crackers now.
Nice.
Very good.
Yeah, so we're going to start doing this section.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Oh,
Looking forward to this one.
right. Let's get on. It's bit.
I'll go. What was that?
Thank you, Tony, for the pictures. Oh, thank you to your wife for taking these lovely pictures of you. They won't be used again. Don't worry. All right, guys, welcome along. Let's see what new kits we've got coming up. What new kits are available to buy at the moment? There's a couple of nice new ones coming out at the moment. If you've got some money in your pocket. Over on Spot Model, they're showing the Ferrari SF71H, which is this year's with the Halo device. 3 different versions for Sebastian's, the Camille's, the Canadian, the Australian, and the Monaco. Different variants on that, if you like that. Not cheap because it's 112, £514, €582, $681. And with all the Ferrari Formula 1 cars, there's no engine. You go. This is just a curbside looking kit, but in 112 scale. So does look fun. Does look lovely looking car though. Even with the weird Halo stuff. Carrying on with Model Factory Hero, the 112 Lanciers are now available for pre-order. So you've got 3 versions. You've got 1981 Le Mans 24 hour with a slightly bigger wing and the Martini logos on there. You've got a 1980 Le Mans 24 hour with the looks like a red and white and a blue and white sort of weird stripy pattern, which looks quite nice. And then you've got the 1979 Giro d'Italia with the Lancia. I'm trying. Is it Italia that does that?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I'm not. And what is Italia? remember what it is? Is it electronics?
I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, no, it's been before. I've always thought it's something to do with Italieri. It never was.
That was not an Italian phone company.
Was that what it was?
I believe so.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. This one, I'm not sure if it's a curb line or they have engines in them. I hope they do it at this price: £681, €771.
That should have the full frame and everything.
I'd imagine it will have everything on that one. That's a cool looking car, isn't it? Martini or the other Le Mans Depth 24-hour ones. Nice. Very cool. Model Collect are showing they're going to be doing the different variations of their B52. This will be the D that they're going to be bringing out. Looks quite nice. Lots of bare metal finish on that one. We've got another T55. This one's the model 1981 full interior version from Mini Art. Nice looking tanks, those ones. Nice box art.
Nice.
Also from them, they got a KSZ 70 with a 7.6 centimeter FK39, which is self-propelled. It's a howitzer on the back end being towed along in their little caravan of love. From Meng, this is only going to be a Japan limited release. Meng did the little FT17. Now out there actually is a radio conversion where you get a resin top into a radio tank, but Meng are actually going to release this as a special edition for Japan to buy it all as classic form for the kit as well. Makes a weird looking tank look even stranger, which is quite nice.
It's nice to see it on the 1/16 scale one.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah, on the Tacom kit, it looked nice.
Yeah, it would be. It would be quite nice to see on that one.
It doesn't look like it'd be too difficult to scratch build the.
No, you just need a bit of box, bit of flat sections and rivets. Really, nothing too difficult to work out. Sorry there. Right, Edward releasing their SE158 as a night fighter. So it looks like you get different lozenge type camo for the back ends to break the shape of it up during the night hunt. E-models £27, €31, $36. Nice looking SE.
Like that.
Yeah. The ICM 132 three figure set is available. E-models just a tad over £10, €12, $13 on that one.
Nice.
If you've got a little i16, that might be a good little buy to have them standing next to it. The 148 MiG-25 from ICM, E-models £40, €45, $53 on that one. They're all slightly different, these MiG-25s, but they all seem to have the same name, so I don't know whether it's different marking options. Boxing. MiG Ammo have done like a coloration booklet regarding the.
They just copies original German drawings.
They pretty much.
Rip off.
Yeah.
That's tongue in cheek.
Yeah, that's taking a mickey.
Looks nice. Nice profiles in there. Good colour matches. Yeah, lovely looking plane, isn't it? Both of them, the 190 and the 152.
£23 if you get a real plane in there. Rip off.
Getting sued.
£23, €27, $30 for that book. Nice looking. You got MiG Ammo's rust and oxidization. I spelled it totally wrong. Oxidization. What does that word even mean?
Rusting.
Oxidation. Oxidation on there, and I've done it oxidization. Oh, okay. Well, it's not far different.
Right.
I'm more correct than I think they are. There was a short video I saw going on the net regarding flicking through the book, and I get there's some really good images and ideas of doing rusting on that one. So if you want to do a bit of a rust abandon something, that might be quite a good book to get. It looks decent size, and £18, €20, $24. That's not a bad little buy either.
Yeah, I think I'll be having that.
Yeah, looks good. That.
Yeah.
MiG Ammos. You should do a rusty abandoned car, Paul.
Yeah.
Big Ammos M2A3. This is their Bradley Fighting Vehicle Volume 2. This is via Sabo Publications. This volume 2 says been the volume 1 out already. E-models £20, €23, $26. Now the HK models 1132, 132 Lancaster is available for pre-order at Vet Models. Now it's going to be, I think that she's working it out. It's probably still been another 3 months until these are going to be ready to get shipped out. The recommended retail are going to be around about £400 plus postage. She's doing a pre-order price of £340, including post in the UK. But you've got to put down a 10% deposit on that one to secure yourself ones.
No, spank you.
The first batch will be coming out with clear plastic fuselage,
Solid gold screen,
so you can see all of the inside. And yeah, that's going to be a mighty big model. It'd be nice to see some built up at the shows. Whether we do or not, who knows? Yeah, £340, €385, $450.
Nope.
Very nice. Great looking box art.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to see him built up. I sent them a message saying it would be nice if you could just do the cockpit as a little model to build, but yeah, probably won't. We've got Dragons, a couple of kits coming out from them to make you really poor. They've got the 251 Stukafoos with a crew and an engine to work on it. And then you got the IDF M3 half track with a mortar carrier. And you get Platts, what looks to be RM models, jerry cans, Israeli jerry cans for it to make it look a bit more.
How much are those kits?
Going to be at least 60 quid each.
And the thing is, those old 251s, you know, Tim, they go for pennies. They go for buttons. They're hard to sell. They're that cheap.
Yeah, the Stuka. You don't see that Stuka one around a lot, but they're not exactly a hugely expensive thing. You could probably buy the same kit and the figures separately, probably for less than they'll sell that out for at the moment, which is just absolutely crazy. The M3, unfortunately, there's no other kits of them, so they've got a bit of the market on those at the moment. From Italieri, they're going to be doing the Range Rover police car.
Yeah.
It's quite cool. Good old two-door. Kitty Hawk show the box art of their Tiger 2 as one of the Sundowners. It's a Sundowners tail, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. Then clear, is it? Nice box art.
That Range Rover is going to be an Esky kit or something.
Yeah, that's going to be old. That is going to be an old kit reboxed.
The Transit was all right. I kind of quite fancy that if it's any good.
It'll be all right. You can build up. It's not going to be model. It's not going to be a modern, brand new molded kit. It's going to be an older kit reboxed and remodeled.
I could. It would go nicely as a rusted wreck and a diorama next to the gas van.
Most of them are rusty wrecks, so that would match up pretty well to you.
That Tiger 2, I'll definitely be getting one of them.
You get one of those Tigers.
I am, mate. I really am. The 2-seater version, especially.
Yeah, that's nice. That.
Even from Petty Hawk.
Yeah. I've got a hammer and a chisel. I'll get through it.
Yeah. Normal find a way. Yeah, from KA Models, they're doing exhaust nozzles for the F-15. It looks like you can pretty much use them on any of them. You've got them fully open or fully closed. On those nice little 3D printed ones. You have to have a little bit of hunt around. KA models, you probably find them easier to get older from Australia.
Yeah.
From B&A models down there to get hold of those if you want something like that. They look nice though. Nice, decent. ICM 135, 251 on figures. Hannon's £30, €34, $40. Good for a little diorama set. They've got the ICM 135 Liberty truck. Your World War I dioramas. That's Hannon, same price, £30, €34, $40 on that.
Good.
I like the fact that it looks like it's driving along, yet it's got no driver.
Is it not? What's that sitting in there? Oh no, it's not a light. I thought it was somebody's head.
No, yeah, so I thought I was asking, how's it moving? Wow, Ghost Driver. Italieri have announced they're bringing out a one. Anyway, I've written 112, and now I'm questioning what I've written. Can't give me honest. It's not going to be.
I think it's 24, Tim.
It's 24. No, it's going to be a 112 Renault AE 5000 Magnum. Renault don't do pretty looking trucks. That is ugly.
That's not pretty at all, is it?
No, it's not. And it's really modern as well. It's just ugly. Ugly. Yeah. From ICM, they're going to be bringing out a 1/16 scale, the Night King. From
That is sweet.
Not the best looking pose, to be quite honest. I think they could have done a lot better. What would be nice is, seeing as they've done a figure on a horse previously, whether they're going to do him sitting on the horse. That would be quite nice. Veterans models, you can pre-order this one, £22, posted in the UK, €25, $29.
That's quite a sort of iconic pose from the program, though.
Yeah, well,
What program?
It's
not really.
Stargate.
He's usually sitting around on his horse, looking a bit menacing.
What program? Sorry.
Game of Thrones.
Nowadays.
When he did the Raising of the Dead on the beach,
Raisins.
he was standing above him like that, wasn't he?
I don't think so. He moved his hands around a bit more. It's just I don't like the pose. I like the figure. I don't like the pose.
It needs to vogue it more.
Definitely a bit of vogue going on. But yeah,
Cool,
but the figures in the background with the half dead horses.
yeah,
that would be awesome.
Yeah, those zombie horses will be awesome.
Zombie horses with those guys riding on the back. That would be a really fun to do.
Absolutely.
But you're probably not going to get that. Or maybe a flying dragon, half dead flying dragon. Who knows? From AFE Club, we've got a couple of IDF stuff coming from them. You got IDF M60A1, the Magak 6B, and then got the IDF Shot Cow Gimbal Type 2. Operation Peaceful Galilee, 1982. Nice and showing. Good looking. ICM have decided that they're going to release another JU88. Obviously, there must be a different variation with this one. There's a lot of difference. They're slightly different numbers, slightly different parts on there. And it's £28, €32, $37. I forgot to find the information on this.
Trifugal.
That Heimfugel, yeah.
All that thing, isn't it? Looking at it the other day.
48 scale. That's quite nice. Weird looking. Cool looking.
That's a what if, surely.
Yes. No, that is totally true. If the Nazis are flying it around now, in the future,
well, that's going to be discontinued.
The world is going to fall apart. How are we going to cope?
And Gary, no, I've never watched it either. Looks like just a load of drivel.
It's so good.
It is quite good.
So good. Anyway, moving swiftly on.
No.
It is actually very good.
Ish.
Have a great weekend and watch out for them locals that ride bikes and ramp.
Yeah, I think you certainly pegged that one, Graham.
Keep your eyes out for them.
Foiled your plan.
They'll sneak up and go everywhere. Yeah, it's me done.
Well done, Tim. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This one too. See you there, Joanne. And Jonathan Bellows in the chat as well.
Hey, boys. Hey, John.
Only Tim and Dan that remember Jonathan.
Yo, John. Yeah.
John or John? No, John?
I don't think.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was new to the scene then, but
There he is. Yeah, there he is. He's there. You have to step up, later.
Silent Farmer has tried to ask a question a couple of times. He said he has relatively new to scale models and he's found an F35A in 1/48 scale. Now, here's the thing. I have naturally shaky hands, so I want to know how difficult it would be. And then he's cut his question off. I don't know what you're asking.
it's going to be a fairly chunky thing, isn't it? And fairly simple. I don't think it's an overly complex kit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't read it like that. I was just asking about the kit to build in general. I think, as Vamsha said, you should find you'll relax an awful lot. But yeah, I don't know really. Chill.
Yep, that's what that is, John. That's Jermaine.
Yeah.
Will UMP ever sell paint and locker tweezers? I doubt it. And more products in general. Yeah, we're always looking for new stuff. But being a small company, costs obviously cripple us. There's a couple of new things due out very soon. Yeah, it was very weird. I haven't spoken to John or Jermaine in about at least 2 years. They both messaged me this week.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can answer me.
We don't really know, Dan. He left.
Well, we do know.
Well, we do, yeah, but he just left.
I'm going to tell them.
Yeah, really?
Not totally, but I'll go around the issues. He's been riled enough about me again, so.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
But I'm not going to dig into it deep. Basically, Mark saw his arse about something silly and decided to leave the group. We got fed up of him constantly doing this because he kept doing. So we didn't invite him back, and then he saw his arse even more. And that's it, really. That's the be all and end of it. But he's still running his mouth, saying he did nothing when he did. Like I say, don't listen to the one person mouthing off. When there's a group of 30 like we've got, we all saw what happened, and everyone will tell you the same thing.
Yep.
I wished Mark well a few weeks back with his group and everything, and he did the same to me, and yet he's still running his mouth about me now. So that's it. Really? So people being silly for no reason. I've not got time for it anymore. As I said in my video, if you don't like it, piss off. It's as simple as that. I have a harsher word for it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it on here.
Oh.
But there is. But like I say, don't listen to the one person whinging. You want to know the truth? Come and ask me. Because if it keeps carrying on, well, we'll see what happens. But it's people being silly for no reason at all. Silly people. And yeah, just need to get over themselves and move on because we have. We do.
Yeah.
No, they just that's it, John, mate. Yep, that's exactly it. Been there, done it, got the t-shirt now about several times over. He thinks things settle down again and somebody else starts being a tit. Just one of those. Now, see, I can say go scribe and tape. Yeah, excellent. That's cool.
Silent Farmer's saying he's going to have a crack at that F-35. Seriously, mate, lots of us and lots of other people use this as therapy for relaxing and de-stressing and stuff. So chances are, once you get into it, you'll just naturally relax anyway. I'd say go for it, mate. And share your pictures to the forum and Facebook so we'll see what you're doing.
Yeah. It's a good hobby ruined by a small minority.
It is a shame.
It is. And they're always the ones, oh, we don't want any trouble, we don't want any trouble. Poke and poke and poke till you react, and when you react, oh my God, look what they've done. Yeah. Some people seem to get over themselves.
More drama than EastEnders. You're not wrong, Gary.
There is, mate. It is. It's shocking. And a lot of people's problem mainly is because me and Lee make a living off this hobby and promote our products. Oh my God. Who'd have thought a company would promote their own products?
What, on their own Facebook page and forum?
Disgusting.
Like John just said, he's in his own world when he's building. I'm sort of in my own world, but fortunately, most of the time, my own world involves 9 other lunatics.
I just resemble it.
Oh, Dan, no one's asking you to pick sides, mate. Nobody's asking you to pick sides.
No, not at all. Not at all.
When there's trouble, we tend to try and keep quiet about it, but people just run their mouth in the end to the point where you've got to clear your own name. And, yeah.
Plenty of people float between different groups, and it's fine because ultimately it's nobody else's issue other than those of us who are involved. So, we certainly wouldn't hold a grudge against anybody for dropping in and out of other groups. It's
No, it's free world, free country.
Yeah.
but way too much drama, and people are way too much. Yeah.
When you consider it is such a relaxing hobby. Is echoing?
That's a damn echo.
Do you know what? I figured it out. What interferes with it? It's my mobile.
Ah.
So I have to switch when it happens. If I switch the Wi-Fi off on my phone, it goes completely, and it'll be.
Tim, you know your screen sharing, guys.
Yeah, I was just saying. I was just about to ask him to take it down. It went because it was my ugly mug with a foil hat on. Yeah, you're not wrong, Dan. You're not wrong. On the subject of relaxing and stuff, probably a good time to mention Models for Heroes.
Oh yeah.
If I hold that up, if I can get it in the light so it's actually you can see it. No, just whiting out, isn't it? Models for Heroes. If you don't know anything about them, they provide modelling therapy groups for forces vets with PTSD and other such issues. We've done a couple of auctions here on ISM to raise money for the charity. It's run by a chap called Malcolm Childs, who is a lovely, lovely man. And he's very passionate about what he does. The charity has got, I think, 35 groups around the country helping forces vets to deal with their mental health problems. So please check out the Facebook page, Models for Heroes, and the website, modelsforheroes.co.uk. You can donate kits to them. You can donate money to them. Obviously, charities all need money. The good thing about it is if you follow the Facebook page and the website, the Facebook page especially, you can actually see where your money's going. You can see it in action because the guys who run the modelling sessions post pictures up there all the time, so you can actually see where your donations have gone and what they're actually doing. And yeah, check them out. And just as a declaration, and the reason that I've thought about it is because I've just been asked to host my first modelling session. Forces Vets at the beginning of next month, so I am really excited about doing that.
Poor buggers.
What are you going to teach them? Putting it back in a box?
Cheeky, that's not me. So yeah,
first lesson will be on sawing models in half.
Yeah, how to chop your head off a MiG. But yes, definitely check out Models for Heroes, please, guys, and help if you can at all.
And Malcolm's asked us to do another auction around just after Telford.
Ooh.
November-ish, early December, we'll be doing another charity auction.
Excellent.
Please don't start sending your kits now.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't know anything. Just
organisation to go before anything happens. So please.
Tim Bricktis and then.
Yeah, you send them all to Dan Scattergood. He's got the room in the back garden there.
Oh,
Paul, that's a good point. Dan's got a lot of spare free space.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Strange, that, isn't it?
Perfect timing.
But time, hopefully, November comes, it'll be a nice man cave. Fingers crossed.
Man cave, what storage room for models?
Possibly.
You can enjoy posting all them out there. It's very fun.
Oh, I'd love it, yeah. I'd just have a big bonfire.
A rat roast.
You know, a rat roast. Do you know, I ain't caught one for a bit, so I think I might have done them all.
John, it's off eBay, mate. It's 2 mil ribbon. 2-3 quid a length. A couple of these days. God, I'm knackered tonight.
I was just about to say I'm going to have to get off. I've got work again tomorrow.
Has everyone got a lot to share what we bought, or should we save it for next time? Because
I've got 2 little sheets of eyes.
I'm going to save mine until next time.
We didn't do it last week, did we?
We never do we, on a
No.
bingo? Needs to get well, though, don't we?
Yeah. Michael Mitchell, that's a very good point, mate. Warn him a month or so before the auction. Don't worry, we will.
Oh, you know.
So he can get his PayPal stocked with cash. Farmer says he'd rather not take any more meds, ADHD, OCD, and anxiety. So, yeah, absolutely, mate. It's right up your alley. That's, yeah. It's good medication.
Only thing I suggest is some nice, relaxing music before you start.
Dan? Connection's playing up then.
Different colour primers, I should have just used white.
Depends
Depends
on-
what you're painting it.
Yeah, depends on the base colour, I suppose. That's what dictates your prime colour. I hate seatbelts.
You haven't mentioned that before.
No, maybe.
I'll catch everyone later on.
All right, John. See you later, mate.
Good night, mate.
Nighty night. Love you.
Mate, it was Malcolm's idea, Gary. I'll have to save money from Telford, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We find a lot of people have issues
Yeah.
in the modelling. That's part of the reason why they do it, especially in our group as well.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep.
We all kind of use it as therapy for each other and help each other by take the piss out of each other constantly.
Yep.
Band of brothers.
Well, you're just using plain ribbon for your seatbelts, yes, mate. If you get stuck, John, send me a message on Facebook and I'll find you.
Yes.
Oh, for the middle of the stick of Christ.
So again?
I don't know, I said muddle up and stick of Christ. I don't even know what that means.
Oh.
Like Christ has a stick and he's muddle looking.
Maybe.
Down Farm, you need to come and join our hangouts.
Yeah. That would be good.
If you want to join the hangouts, look on Facebook for the Hangout Modelling Group. Got a picture of a weird Scottish bloke playing a fake saxophone. And then you can get in the offer hangouts with exactly like this. Oh, get in there, you son of a nutcracker. Sorry for all the questions, but if I make an order now and you'll be able to stick that goodie bag in there when the order. Yes, no bother at all, mate. No bother at all.
Questions are always welcome.
Oh, yeah.
Just make sure you tell Hannah what your actual name is. Otherwise, could become confusing.
Yeah, seriously, if you want to come model with like-minded people, we're not as bad as everybody else makes out, but also have issues. We're very good friends and we're welcome people.
Yeah, we've had a few.
I'll find you a hangout somewhere else. No, I'm only joking. Come and join us, have a laugh with us.
We've had a few new people join the last week or two. In fact, Dan Metz is one of them. He joined us a couple of times in the last week or so.
Clinton.
And we were gentle with him.
Clinton.
Again.
Clinton.
And Clinton, yeah. Clinton's in the chat as well. Yeah, it's a good place to be. It's a good place to be.
I mentioned I don't like the seabots.
No.
Right,
Really
so
not like
giveaway. Let's do this giveaway.
Okay.
Right. So I'm going to put the camera on Tim because I haven't got my camera on, so you can look at Tim instead. Hello. So we're going to do a giveaway for a full set of UMP washes. That's a set of 6. You can pick your own colours. Just let me know. All you got to do is when Graham says start numbers now, pick a number from 1 to 1,000. Just one number. After 5 minutes, we'll stop it. We'll do a live random number generator, and the closest person to it wins the washes, and that's it, really. As simple as that. Yes, Jermaine, I'll add you to the Hangout group, and the links just pop up for you on there. And you can join at your own free will, then, mate. That's it. Are you ready, Graham?
Yes, mate.
Yeah. So 1 to 1,000, one number, 5 minutes, random number generator, win washes. Off you go.
In 3, 2, 1. Number start.
now.
Yeah, John, you got to join the Hangout group. That's where the link is. Not to get in here. This is private, this one. But the off-air ones. what I'll do when we end this, I'll put a link to the Hangout group in the chat. Yeah, no worries, John. I'll have a look in a minute. This.
In the sidebar, Paul.
Hey?
In the sidebar.
Our sidebar.
Yeah, on the screen. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John likes your sign, Tim. That's a Models for Heroes, that one, John.
You can buy it on their site. It's like you make a donation as such, and you can get it from this site. You've got my list on there.
You can also get mugs like such. You can get badges and wristbands and
Stickers,
t-shirts, stickers, all kinds of stuff.
I'll show you those links later on, John, when I'm not live. No, not you, John. The other John. Sorry. You're already in the Hangout group, John. Yeah, Claire should come join us too. Well, that couple we used for a thing of plastic, like a plastic bottle. So, John, above you, I'm talking to John. There's two Johns in the chat. George the Ringer. Not Paul. Oh, yeah, I'm the Paul. Oh. That's a coffee warmer. USB coffee warmer. John Paul.
I put my plastic trumpeter decal tray on mine and it's okay.
Yeah, on mine. Yep, you need to tippy up better, Nigel.
He's ponly gone untidied.
Tidied away. I
love Nigel's sausage fingers. They're brilliant.
Oh, you need to lay off that vodka. That's probably the culprit. I'm looking. Well, we'll be going off air after this because I'm knackered. I'm going to sit here otherwise. And I think we'll do an off air. We'll put the link up, eh?
Yeah.
Give us 5 minutes to have a brief. And we'll put the link up on the Modern Hangout group. If you want to come join us, come join us. Just be quick. They fill up quick. All the yahoos of our luck join.
Oh, yeah.
Link will go up and you're free to join if you wish.
Oh, that's good news, Dan.
Yeah, that'll be good then.
Good luck with the move.
They're not for everyone, are they? Oh, hang on. Time is nearly up.
3, 2, 1. Numbers stop.
Stop numbers now.
Yeah, the Hangout's on for everyone, but I think most people that join them enjoy them. We're a bit random in there, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
Good fun. Right, is that sharing?
It is, mate.
Right.
It is.
We've got 1 to 1,000 on random.org. We're going to click this once and once only. That'll be the winning number. And as always, 2 people get the same number. The first person to pick it automatically wins. And, there's one, please don't shout to that because these guys will double check, and want to know the winner. Graham will announce it. So the winner of the 6th set of UMP Weathering Washes number is 789. There we go.
789.
789. That was why 6 was scared, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
6. Yeah, got it.
Yep. Answer
It was. At the Dalek.
789. Oh.
At the Dalek.
The hell? What are you doing, Dan?
I've no clue what it's doing.
Mashing wrong buttons.
Oh, I'll mash one button soon if it doesn't stop it.
Yeah, stick it on the note, Asmo, but I'll more likely remember and tell it. Anyway. Yeah, stick it on there, mate. That'll be fine. Put something random at the end, like bananas, swings, catfish, or something. Well, I think there's first rush pass that look decent. What, like witness? They're quite thick. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yep, I'll agree with that, Jake. I was just typing it, but now you've just saved me using my fat fingers.
Hold on a minute.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim's not even looked.
But sorry, I apologize.
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Just check that number there for us.
Oh.
I'll have a look as well.
Just have a quick look again.
How far down?
Yeah, I missed that. Well done, mate.
Oh, I didn't see that.
What was the number we drew?
789.
789.
I didn't see that number.
How far down is it?
No, it is there.
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's
They're both same, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. You go draw.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Oh yeah, I can see that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that one neither.
Right, so they're equidistant from each other.
Oh, nice word.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're both 20 from each other, aren't they? Yeah.
Right, okay. Go on, Norman. We'll do a separate little one for them. You know the score we do, don't you?
I'm just checking through just to make sure, mate. 789.
We might have a draw. Draw. Oh, a bit of crap stuck to the screen. Get out of it. We just have a 2.
Well, the larger number was the first one drawn, first one posted.
No, it doesn't matter that way. If they're equidistant, then they'll have to
Yeah,
draw amongst themselves. So,
yeah.
You know what we do, don't you, Graham?
Yeah. Between what numbers?
1 and 10, normally, yeah.
1 and 10, yeah. And then you'll do the draw as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a tie. The number drawn by random.org was 789. We've got Jiff Jaff with 769, and we've got Mr. Al McNeish with 809. So they're both 20 away. So Al and Jiff Jaff, if you two, when we say go, we'll put a number between 1 and 10, and then Paul will do another random number generator, and we'll see who's won that way. Like a bit of a shootout. 10 numbers. So we can do that whenever you're ready.
Yeah, just hang on.
Right. Okay, ready? Al and Jeff, can you both let me know that you're ready to go, please? So I know you're both there.
Just do it now when they're ready.
If they're not there.
Al's there, just in. Well, he was there. Jeff, they're picking number between 1 and 10, and Al, you picking number between 1 and 10.
Okay, ready, steady, go!
Go on then.
Oh!
Al's gone.
I'm going with 4.
Okay.
Right, hang on. Right, let's do it a different way.
They're both gone with 4.
Right, okay.
Do 1 to 50.
Yeah, 1 to 50. I'm picking a number between 1 and 50.
Okay, there you go then. 1 and 50. Ready, steady, go.
We've never had like 2 draws the entire time we've done this. Might have had more, but I think some people are like, oh, I'll give it away, or if it's a goodie bag, I'll give them 1 each.
Bloody Scots. Right, Al's gone with 48.
And Jeff has gone with 23.
There you go then.
23.
That's better.
Right. Am I sharing them now, am I?
No.
I'll share where I've set it up. Right.
Oh.
Well,
That's all right. No, I just clicked the button that I shouldn't have clicked.
right, I'm going to use this, okay? So we've got random number generator 1 and 50. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Let's see. 38.
38. Al.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sorry, Jeff, unlucky man. There you go, Al. You get yourself a set of washers.
There you go.
Well done.
Let me know which colours you want. And yeah, thanks for that, Phil. And yeah.
Phil's
got
been,
there at the end.
Phil's been on his banana cheese again.
Yeah. And there we are. Well done, guys.
Well done, guys. Yep.
Congrats. So we'll be back next week with our build night. And like I say, you want to join the off-air hangouts, you join the Hoggling, the modelling hangout group. That's where the links go up on there all the time. And come join us. You need a webcam, a mic, and a Google Plus account, and a good sense of humour. And be prepared for some branding.
Humour.
I got a moth flying around me somewhere. Somebody said something about a moth in my cave.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I've got some little tiny flies, but I haven't seen any moths.
Everything to you does look like a tiny little fly, though, to be honest, Graham.
Why?
Like a little giant, you are.
Like a little giant.
Strange people. I've lost a pair of locking cleaners. Anyway. Good, I need to know that.
There we are. So thanks everyone for watching. We'll catch you all next week. Take care. Bye.
Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.